How's it going, boys, girls, and squirrels? Surprise, surprise, you guys are ravenous over some new weird fucking thing. Every time I finish some show that you guys told me was like the peak of cinema, you guys immediately come up with some new weird-ass, Tumblr-ass, gay-ass thing to badger me about. If it's not Bungo Stray Dogs, it's Yuri on Ice. If it's not Yuri on Ice, it's Heaven Official's Blessing. If it's not Heaven Official's Blessing, it's more goddamn Bungo. Hazbin Hotel has been requested by you guys for quite some time, and for a while, I was against reacting to this show purely on the grounds that it's like a YouTube project. That just felt weird, you know? Most of my comedy is derived from like lightheartedly making fun of whatever it is I'm watching, and I know that you guys know that I'm typically doing that in good fun. In fact, almost everything I watch on this page is at least really good, so when I'm making fun of something, it's under the pretext that, like, I know what I'm watching is good quality content. But being a YouTuber myself, there was something that, like, rubbed me the wrong way about, like, quote-unquote targeting another YouTuber's project. However, Hazbin Hotel has just been picked up by Amazon Prime and is no longer the little guy, so all holds are off. Aside from everybody constantly recommending that I watch this, though, I know nothing about this. I've, like, never heard of it before, outside of you freaks. I know that TikTok's been freaking out about it too, though. This has been all over my TikTok wall lately, so I'm sick of being out of the joke. I want to know what Hazbin Hotel is all about. I have been thoroughly advised to start with the YouTube pilot and then move on to the Amazon Prime show, so that's exactly what we're doing here.
At the end of the rainbow, there's happiness.
Songs? You didn't tell me there'd be songs! Doesn't this show know I'm trying to monetize this shit? Cool, sick, awesome. Can't wait for the copyright police to come crashing through my door on this one. I'm hoping that this is like the only musical number in the show, so that this doesn't become an actual problem for me. He said sarcastically, fully aware that this is a goddamn musical.
Why have I always been a failure?
Whoa! She's just like me, for real! Wow. Such a nuanced and relatable character we're starting off with here.
I wonder if it could be me.
Did the person writing the music and the person animating the footage not speak to each other during the making of this? Did they ever even meet each other? Because the music is saying Rejected Beauty and the Beast song, but the visuals are saying Warhammer 40k.
I'm always chasing rainbows.
I think I just found out why Christians haven't been into this one. Yeah, by the way, that's been like most of my aforementioned TikTok wall. Just Christians going off about this show. Could it perhaps be the fuck you heaven graffiti? You know, is that what's really getting their goose? You know what's funny is the fact that they're not even saying fuck you to heaven. Heaven is saying fuck you. Look at the punctuation. The exclamation point is after the fuck you. It's fuck you signed heaven.
My schemes are just like all my dreams.
Why do these characters look so familiar? This art style is like weirdly nostalgic to me, but I know I've never watched this. I feel like I've literally seen all of these characters before somewhere, but I don't know where.
Thanks for the fun time, hot stuff.
Oh, is that what this thing is? Hot? Like, what am I even looking at right now? This thing looks like Osmosis Jones' interpretation of sperm. Like, what part of this thing am I supposed to find attractive? Is it the forearms? Is it the praying mantis body? I can't even tell if this thing has boobs or just a lot of fur.
Yoink! Hey! Up yours, drag show!
Oh, they're in drag. You know what? Weirdly enough, that kind of answers a lot of my questions. The ambiguous boobs, for example, I no longer need an answer. Also, I like how the two shops in the background are, we couldn't think of a pun for our shop, but we sell hard drugs, and beg slut.
My drugs! Damn it!
There is a lot going on right now, guys. I'm low-key trying not to freak out. I feel like I'm having an audio-visual induced panic attack right now. Like this show is trying to force a panic attack out of me.
Those other cowardly sinners dare not hinder my territorial takeover!
Yo, was that Stamper? I didn't know Stamper was in this. I fucking love Stamper. This dude's voice is spectacular. He was in a game called Battle Block Theater, and I used to fucking love it. Maybe I shouldn't be so intense about my love for Stamper. I feel like I haven't seen him in a bit, and I don't know if that's a sign of anything bad. I wouldn't be wildly surprised if I found out that the reason I haven't heard from Stamper in a bit is because he got into some weird shit or canceled or something. Like, he is most certainly from that era of YouTube. I should look into him at some point. Also, dude, I swear to God, these character designs are so familiar. It's like right on the tip of my brain.
Old man. Why don't you get that Tinker Toy bullshit off my turf before I smash it?
Damn, all right, I didn't know. Oh my God, it's porn. I recognize them from porn. Listen, I told you this show was Tumblr coded. All right, what do you think I used Tumblr for? That was a horrifying realization I just had in real time, by the way. I was just looking at these two character models, and I was like, God, I know I've seen them, so my God.
Good afternoon, I'm Katie Killjoy.
And I'm Tom Trench. Chaos out of Pentagram City today as a turf war is raging on the west side.
I really hope these two aren't saying anything important right now, because all I can focus on is the scrolling breaking news bar at the bottom of the screen. It's really funny, too. If you haven't read it, if you're like a Has-Been Hotel fan and you haven't like just paused every couple of seconds to read what they're writing down here, definitely do, because it's very funny stuff.
And I'd sure like to nail her hot spot.
You are a lip dick jackass, Tom.
Me too, Katie.
I just feel like we need to, I don't know, make things sound more exciting.
Oh, what if I sing a song about it?
Hey, what if you didn't?
Please don't sing. This is serious.
Well, you know, I'm better at expressing myself and my goals through song.
Seriously, that's okay. I can hear the copyright SWAT team posting up outside of my door right now.
The highlighted bits are the best parts. It's all highlighted. Is this a drawing?
Yes, that's the happy ending, see?
Bitch, do you know what highlighted means? None of that was highlighted, right?
Katie Killjoy. I'd say it's a pleasure to meet you, but that would be a lie. You can put that away. I don't touch the gays.
What? Oh man. Wow, I miss classic YouTube. That shit was lawless. I mean, let's all calm down here, alright? I don't miss it that much. Don't want to end up like Stamper, maybe. I don't touch the gays would be such a funny line to add to my vocabulary if it wasn't something that awful, horrible people actually said and believed. I mean, God, you know, it's just another example of homophobes ruining everything for the straights.
Too influential to give a flying fuck about what some tux-wearing demon princess wants to advertise. So don't get cute with me, honey, or I will fucking bury you.
This is a relentless show. This is an audio-visual onslaught, and I am here for it. The animation is also so impressive considering how much movement there is, and also the sound design is like kinda peak. Like there's a lot going on in the sound design. Like a lot more than there needs to be, which is impressive. I am enjoying it, but I do feel like this would get utterly exhausting to watch after a while, and I'm wondering if the Amazon show like tones some of this down.
We lost so many souls, and it breaks my heart to see my people being slaughtered every year. No one is even given a chance.
Really wasn't expecting to get a rundown on the socio-political climate of hell. Who's exterminating souls? Where do they go if not hell?
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm opening the first of its kind. A hotel that rehabilitates sinners.
Yeah, it's not really a hotel then, is it? It's more like a, you know, like a rehab, right? Like that's just a rehab. Why didn't they call it Has-Been Rehab?
Yay!
Stupid bitch.
That cameraman's wild for that. What is this cameraman doing roasting the guest while they're on the news?
Look, every single one of you has something good deep down inside.
Not that cameraman!
Maybe I'm not getting through to you.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I have a dream. I'm here to tell.
Yeah, so do I. It's to get this video to last more than 30 minutes on YouTube. Chill with the songs!
So all you junkies, freaks, and weirdos, creepers, fuck-ups, firsts, and zeros, and I'm calling superheroes.
This was so made by edgy theater kids. You can tell because even when the music goes from show tunes to rock, it still just sounds like show tunes.
We're forever again. We'll keep you safe. We'll make you well. You'll feel so swell.
That is not what a hotel looks like. This is just a hospital. Call it Has-Been Hospital. You can even keep your alliteration.
We'll be free at the happy.
This is better than, like, most modern American animation. Like, what the hell? Imagine if Invincible looked this good. I'm so into how much fluidity is in this.
What in the 9 circles makes you think a single denizen of hell would give 2 shits about becoming a better person?
I actually do like this premise a lot. It is very funny, but it also has a lot of potential to have, like, sweet moments, too. Like, I like the idea that she's seeking out demons who want to become better people.
Just someone named Angel Dust.
The porn star?
You fucking would, Tom.
That was the best moment in the whole show so far. That was so good. I don't know why I loved that so much, but I was, like, almost envious I didn't write that. Her delivery just banged. Like, her delivery was so good. Just like, you fucking would, Tom. Just still in the newscaster cadence.
How does it feel to be such a total failure?
Yeah, well, how does it feel that I got your pen, huh? Bitch!
I didn't find that funny at all, but 8th grade me just died laughing.
Oh, harder, Daddy. Son?
Okay, 8th grade me and 25-year-old me both found that hilarious. That's what I mean. This is like, that's classic old school YouTube comedy. It's so stupid, but it's so fast. There's like so many jokes in this that you don't even have a chance to find anything unfunny. But I suppose the counter to that is that if you do find it unfunny, it's just exhausting. Like this is already draining my energy levels, and I do find it funny. I'm into it though. It's so like Hellbenders, like it's so like Oni G kind of like comedy. It reminds me of Smiling Friends a little, which I know is made by Oni G, I'm pretty sure. Or no, Psychic Pebbles. Whatever. Fucking, I'm on YouTube. I don't know why I have to prove that I'm like, that I was a cool kid watching old school YouTube videos back in the day.
You whores have no class. In war, the side remembered is the side with the most style.
I guess he's not wrong. I mean, nobody ever accused the Nazis of being unfashionable. In fact, most people accuse them of being too fashionable. You know, because they're fascist. This video's so not going to be worth my inevitable cancellation. This has been such an edgy video for me.
Speaking of style, is your hat, like, alive or something? Oh, well, that's none of your goddamn business.
Yo, even I didn't notice his hat was alive. You know that's the animators being like, listen, I've put a lot of fucking effort into this guy's living hat, and nobody has mentioned it in the pre-screenings. Either you make somebody flat out point it out, or I am walking.
What?
What? What?
Look, I don't expect this show to have a lot of, like, lore or internal logic or anything, but what determines what kind of demon you become? Like, why are these two just regular girls with noses and ears and stuff, and this guy looks like something you'd find at the bottom of a drain?
Can you please just try to take this seriously?
Fine, I'll try. Just don't get your taco in a twist, baby.
Was that you trying to be sexist or racist?
First off, gross. Don't get your taco in a twist is disgusting, even if you don't equate it to a vagina. Like, I just don't want to envision somebody trying to twist a taco.
I'm gonna kill him.
Too late, Toots. Wait! Would that make me double dead? Where exactly do I go? To double hell?
Wait, but like, somebody answer that question, please. Like, is there a double hell, though? Like, where are these demons who are getting exterminated going?
Hey, come on. We don't know if things are over yet. Try to relax, Vaggie. It'll be okay.
Super weird of this show to have her take off her jacket in one angle and then have her still wearing the jacket in another. Like, I get that this is a very simple mistake to have happened, but like, why make a big show of her taking off her jacket? She could have just kept the jacket on and there'd be no issue.
I could really use some advice, Mom. I think Dad was right about me.
Okay, but is she like a dog? Like, is she a dog? Because every time it cuts to a profile shot of her, she straight up just looks like a dog. Like, I'm genuinely asking. I can't tell if they're doing like an anime thing where, like, you know how all anime characters are technically cats? Like, they're technically designed after cats? Or if she's a dog. It's so likely and so plausible that she is an actual for real dog. I just want to know if there's like canon confirmation of it.
May I speak now?
You may.
Alistair, pleasure to be meeting you, sweetheart. Quite a pleasure.
I love this guy already. He's a radio demon? I don't even care what that means. That's cool as hell. I love the vocal filter they have on him. Like, that's so sick, especially considering he's a radio demon.
Dear, if I wanted to hurt anyone here, I would have done so already.
Oh, cool. So this guy has, like, indie horror game powers. Got it. That's also so, like, mid-era YouTube. Like, this show feels like it was chemically engineered to be a massive hit on this website.
And the stage is a world of entertainment.
So, does this mean that you think it's possible to rehabilitate a demon?
That's absolutely not what he was saying. Dude rolled up and was like, hey, I like how you beat up that news anchor. I want to fund more wacky shenanigans. At no point did he mention the good found in every demon's heart. Also, why is she in hell? She's like such a good person. Honestly, probably the only good person here. She here because her parents, like, had her in hell? Because that's fucked.
You've never heard of him before? You've been here longer than me. The Radio Demon, one of the most powerful beings hell has ever seen.
How is the Radio Demon one of the most powerful beings hell has ever seen? How is he a relevant demon? Radio isn't even a relevant form of media anymore.
Just so everyone could witness his ability. Sinners started calling him the Radio Demon. As lazy as that is.
Oh boy, can't wait for the TV demon to show up and absolutely blow this dude's mind.
But the whole point of this is to give people a chance. To have faith, things will be better. How can I turn someone away?
It'd be cool to have a character who genuinely does want to change, but like, can't help themselves from fucking shit up. Like, I'd love to see a sweet demon show up who actually wants to be rehabilitated, but like, can't help themselves from like, the fucking and doing drugs and murdering.
Smile, my dear. You know you're never fully dressed without one.
I will never get tired of hearing this dude's voice. I want to hear a whole audiobook narrated by this man with that filter.
This little darling is nifty.
She sure is. What a cute little gal.
Hi, I'm Nifty. It's nice to meet you. It's been a while since I've made new friends. Why are you all women? Are there any men here?
What a thirsty little gal.
You thought it would be some kind of big fucking riot just to pull me out of nowhere? You think I'm some kind of fucking clown?
Maybe.
I am going to get this man tattooed onto my body. I swear to God.
You have a dream?
No, stop it! No singing! Damn it, Alistair! I trusted you! I trusted you the most! I don't know why I'm shocked. He's literally the Radio Demon. Why couldn't you have been the podcast demon or something?
Ha! Well, well, well. Look who it is harboring the striped freak.
Dude, Stamper had better voice this guy in the Amazon version of this show. He had better voice this guy in the Amazon show, unless he has been canceled, in which case I am not and have never been a fan of Stamper. Stamper's involvement in the rest of the series is looking slimmer by the second. And that is the pilot for Has-Been Hotel. I just checked my recording time, and it's taken me like about as long to watch this as it usually does 2 episodes. So, I'm hoping this is like roughly the length of one of my usual videos, and I'll just do this one instead of starting the Amazon show yet. Cool, sick. that works out perfectly for me, in fact, because the Amazon show is 8 episodes, and if I did this and episode 1, I'd have to do a triple feature, which everybody knows I fucking hate. It's super funny, though. I'm really into it. Like I said, it gives me this, like, sense of nostalgia for this era of YouTube. When did this come out? Oh, what? 4 years ago? This is not even that old. This is behind its time. This reminds me so much of like 2015 YouTube. Not 2020 YouTube, that's crazy. But it's funny, I like it. It's edgy, it's really fucking relentless. Character designs are all great, both in this and in porn. I am very interested to see how going from this to an Amazon series will affect the show, because like I said, I can't imagine, I mean, well, maybe not because of Amazon. I was gonna say, I can't imagine this show retaining its just relentless behavior in a TV show format, but Smiling Friends does. But Smiling Friends is like produced by Adult Swim, and Adult Swim is like so lenient and will just like put out anything. I'm not so sure about Amazon. So I don't know, maybe they've wound it down, maybe they've made it like a little less energetic, because this is like so ADD inducing, but I'm in a way that I'm kind of into. But we'll see. I'm very excited. Like I said, everyone's been so relentlessly into the show, and I am excited to finally be a part of that. But as always, let me know what you thought of this video in the comments below. Let me know what your favorite jokes from this video were as well. It helps me make TikToks, Instagram shorts, blah, blah, blah. And I will see you guys next time. How's it going, boys, girls, and squirrels, and welcome to episode 2 of me really pushing my luck when it comes to the YouTube algorithm. Or rather, when it comes to the YouTube copyright algorithm. Look, I kind of figured YouTube wouldn't mess with me for reacting to the Has-Been Hotel pilot, considering it's already on YouTube. And honestly, I don't even know if that's true right now. Maybe they have messed with me. I don't know, the video's not up yet. As far as I know, no one's gonna see any of these. But regardless, I am way more nervous about this one. Hey, guess what? My dog just got out of the house, so I just paused the recording, went and dealt with that. As a result, whatever I was talking about before, I no longer remember. You guys like that? You guys like seeing my fucking squirrel brain in action in real time? But anyway, we're watching Has-Been Hotel, the real official Amazon series now. I am excited to see how it differs from the YouTube show. I hear some of the voice actors have changed. The big thing I'm gonna be looking for is to see if it retains animation quality and, like, energy levels, because the animation of the YouTube pilot was pristine and the energy levels were high. Felt like watching a really talented 8-year-old who you respect for his creativity, but just won't get out of your fucking face. But now that 8-year-old is 12. We're gonna see if he's retained that talent and calmed the hell down. Oh my god, what do you mean A24? I didn't realize we were about to get artsy up in this bitch. I didn't realize we were about to partake in some genuine cinema. I'm gonna tell you right now, at least 30% of the show better be in black and white, and I'd better see at least 4 ounces of on-screen semen, otherwise, it's not a true A24 product.
Once upon a time, there was a glowing city protected by golden gates.
I'm gonna be honest, we are nailing my black and white quota already.
It was ruled by beings of pure light. Angels that worshipped good and shielded all from evil.
Oh shit, we got lore-accurate angels? I didn't realize we were gonna be sticking to the source material this hard. I love that it's becoming common knowledge that angels were depicted as terrifying in the Bible. They're just like a mess of eyeballs and wings, like some kind of rejected Yu-Gi-Oh monster. I do understand why the Christians retcon that though. Heaven doesn't look so enticing when the main incentive for going is turning into a Rubik's Cube that can get glaucoma. Doesn't seem so appealing when turning into an angel looks way scarier than turning into a demon.
Lucifer was one of these angels. He was a dreamer with fantastical ideas for all of creation, but he was seen as a troublemaker by the elders of heaven.
This is tragic and all, but knowing this show's sense of humor, his fantastic ideas for creation was probably to give every creature on Earth penises for eyeballs or something.
From the dust of Earth, they created Adam and Lilith, equals as the first of mankind.
Excuse me? I'm like 99% certain it wasn't Adam and Lilith. Alright, it was Adam and Steve. Do your research, Hazbin Hotel.
They wished to share the magic of free will with humanity, offering the fruit of knowledge to Adam's new bride, Eve, who gladly accepted.
I like how this show's like, you know what? The Bible's not complicated enough. Let's throw in a few more characters in there for flavor. Look, there is a lot of reasons to criticize the Bible. Not having enough lore is not one of them.
Lucifer lost his will to dream, but Lilith thrived, empowering demonkind with her voice and her songs.
With her voice and royalty-free songs. Right? I know she's a demon, but does she really have to make my life hell?
Don't worry, Mom. I'll make you proud.
Charlie?
Oh, shit. Did you hear all that?
Oh shit! Did you just hear me explain the complete history of the world to myself? God, don't you just hate when your friend walks in on you giving exposition to absolutely nobody? Over 300 years ago, George Washington and hundreds of others would sail to America to escape Britain's tyranny. But what seemed like a sanctuary for the colonizers would very quickly become a citadel of oppression for the colonized. Dude, what are you doing? Were you giving yourself a lesson on US history? No, I was explaining the lore of our country to the viewers. Oh my god, you have to stop doing this. You're not a protagonist, you work at Pizza Hut. I have humble beginnings!
Of course you do! That's why you're in hell! But what would you say if I told you there was a place to stay that had none of that?
Why did Grenade Face get the worst demon form in all of hell? How do you end up as a grenade with eyeballs when you die? What, was he a suicide bomber on Earth?
Here we offer fun things, such as somewhat functional staff and 24-hour pest control.
It is cool that the pilot is, like, actually canon. Like, it's nice that the fans didn't have to rewatch the founding of this hotel with different voice actors and kind of cleaner animation just to catch up.
One note, Alistair. I mean, first off, thank you so much for making this. Seriously, amazing.
First off, amazing is, like, the most adorable thing I've ever heard. Second, I like how he's already clawed a little bit into the table before she's even said anything. Like, he's just constantly in a state of being a little bit pissed.
So I had a little fun with it.
Oh, fun? You had a little fun with it? Well, this is not what we want to represent us. When you showed up here a week ago, you told us you would help run this hotel, and
the fact that the X on Vaggy's hair doesn't move with her hair is triggering something absolutely feral within me. I know it's a cartoon, but the X not adhering to the laws of physics is driving me fucking insane. I don't know how I didn't notice it in the pilot. I always just thought it was like an eye patch under her hair somehow. But regardless, it is fucking breaking my brain.
What?
If you're filming a commercial, can I suggest you take better advantage of the talented celebrity you have right here?
Is Angel's voice different? I can't tell which voice actors have changed and which ones have just, like, kind of started to sound different considering the pilot came out 4 years ago.
I got the stamina, I got the legs, I got the lung capacity. Oh, I got the legs, the gag reflex, the holes.
How did it take it that long to get to holes? How is holes your 7th most exploitable attribute? You said legs twice.
The chest fluff, everyone thinks are tits.
Oh my god, they're not tits? I can't believe fans had to wait 4 years to get that kind of confirmation. 4 years of NSFW artists mistakenly drawing Angel with tits.
Why do you think I'm here? You actually think I'd be cleaning bottles and listening to you fucks bitch and moan all the time if you wasn't forcing me?
Wow, you were not Keith David in the pilot. Please tell me Stamper wasn't replaced with J.K. Simmons or something.
Just because nobody has made it out before doesn't mean it's not possible.
Hey, whatever means I can keep crashing here rent-free. Crack is expensive.
I don't care if crack is more expensive than powder cocaine. Tell me how much crack costs. Alright, none of these nerd sites are gonna help me. I gotta go straight to the source. $80 per gram? Alright, damn, Angel, I see your point.
But the extermination just happened. What could they want this soon after—
I can do this?
Yep, saw that coming. Listen, I think we're gonna be okay. as long as this song isn't funny and has no potential for satirical commentary, I think we'll be good. I'll just skip right past it.
Not this once in a lifetime chance.
It's just a meeting.
To change their minds and touch their hearts.
Want to commentate satirically? You mean change their eyes and touch their pupils? Damn it!
Hi, mister.
Go fuck yourself! There's an endless trash fire that's burning my soul.
I like how everybody in this show is either addicted to crack, addicted to sex, or evil, and yet somehow they still have cell phones. Like, how is there a Verizon Wireless in a world where everyone's a psychopath? Like, who's working at AT&T under these conditions? What, just like the demon who's the least addicted to crack?
Today is gonna be a fucking happy day.
I do genuinely like the fact that this is a musical. I've always respected shows that have musical numbers every episode. Phineas and Ferb, Crazy Ex-Girlfriend, some other third example. And from what I've heard from people online, the songs do go really hard, allegedly. This one was fine. This was a very standard, okay song. I'm excited to see it kind of pop off.
I'm Charlie. My dad asked me if I could meet you.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, well, it's nice to meet you.
Oh, that low-key broke my brain too. How'd he eat that? Why'd it look like it didn't go in his mouth?
Totally. Nice to meet you too.
Ah,
I fucking got you. Did you fucking see that?
Okay, but how'd you eat that though?
I love the vibe. Totally. I love your tunes. Pretty fucking hardcore, don't get me wrong. But it's such a bummer, man. Everything down there is just so...
It's weird that the angels are just as crass as everyone in hell is, isn't it? You could argue that there's a commentary being made about, like, how angels are essentially just white and gold devils, or, like, how angels were good people in life, but then once they got the golden ticket to heaven, they became douchebags. But it's still, like, a little disappointing to me. I just feel like it'd be cool if the angels behaved a little more like stereotypical angels, like all high and mighty to contrast with how crass everyone in hell is. I just never love when every character in something talks exactly the same. Like, that's really my big hang-up. There's this graphic novel that I begrudgingly love called Saga, and I say begrudgingly because even though it is wildly popular, like, low-key probably the most popular, like, ongoing comic book currently running, every character talks like an angry teenager who just learned how to swear. Like, every character of every social class and every age. And this has me concerned that, like, every character is going to talk the same way in this, which I just, like, never really love.
I got you. Here's my personal favorite. You'll love it.
Thanks.
I'm so glad they gave the Rack of Lamb arc a satisfying conclusion. I'm so glad all of my questions were answered about this dumb bit.
I'm fucking Adam. I'm the original Dick. All dicks descend from me. You think you want drummer Dick? No way.
Yeah, I'm gonna double down on my previous statement. I, like, hate Adam. I feel like the whole joke here is that an angel is swearing, which aside from just not being that funny or creative, is just kind of redundant by the fact that, like, every other character also talks like this. I like him being an arrogant, sexist prick because he's the first man. Like, that's a funny bit, but I kind of wish they leaned more like Crypto Bro than whatever this is. This feels like what an edgy theater kid thinks a Crypto Bro talks like.
Your line is, we have the cleanest rooms, okay?
Got it. I'm ready.
Action.
That's awesome. I love Nifty. That was good. That was a good bit. I like that.
That must suck for you.
But these are souls. Human souls, just the same as the ones you have up in heaven.
You really expect this guy to have sympathy for the souls in hell? One of them's a grenade with eyeballs. I don't even feel bad for that thing.
They had their chance and they earned damnation.
You're wrong. Sinners made mistakes, sure, but everyone makes mistakes.
You know what the problem with Charlie's Crusade is? The fact that literally every demon in this show loves being a demon. Like, I feel like we need to see some demons be unhappy with their situation. everyone but Charlie seems totally cool with the way things are in hell. Like, none of them want to be redeemed. Also, the fact that we don't know what happens when they get executed. Like, Angel was right. Do they go to double hell? That's why I want a character to show up to the hotel who genuinely wants to be reformed, because as it stands right now, Charlie's, like, stance is objectively wrong. She has, like, no argument, because nobody in the show is evidence of what she's saying. Like, yeah, they're all killing each other and shit, but from what I can tell, every demon has been more than happy to kill and be killed.
Letting them climb up the ladder, oh, they'd rather cross the pearly gates.
Well,
sorry, sweetie, but there's no defying their fates.
Holy shit, is that Beetlejuice? Is that the guy who plays Beetlejuice on Broadway?
'Cause hell is forever, whether you like it or not. Have their chance to...
Fuck. Yeah, the song's bang. I don't want to play any more of this song than I have. So this is me post having watched this sequence. 11 out of 10. Really good. Already added to my Spotify, like, favorites.
Breaking news in hell today. We have just received word from the Heaven Embassy that the next...
What the hell happened to Katie? Wait, you got Keith David voicing her too? Damn, that sucks. I really liked her voice actor. She delivered, like, my favorite line in the pilot.
The rest of hell is going nuts. People are already freaking out about the news. Look at what's happening in the Doomsday District.
I don't know, that seems pretty on par with what I'd expect from something called the Doomsday District. I feel like if people aren't freaking out in the Doomsday District, then something's amiss.
This is the perfect time to recruit more sinners for the hotel!
Cute idea and all. But you really gonna go out in all of this?
I love how whenever there's a mass panic happening somewhere, there's always somebody willing to live stream it. It's like half of hell is in disarray, and the other half's trying to secure their Twitch partnership.
Well, it's not like people are just going to show up on our doorstep.
Show yourself, Alistair! Come and face it!
Yeah, that's about what I'd expect. Wait a second. Wait, is this guy also Beetlejuice? We got 2 Beetlejuices and I couldn't get 1 Stamper?
New VoxTech designer voyeurscopes. Peeping on the neighbors has never been more stylish. VoxTech. Trust us with your money.
Weird that Adam is like Heaven's foreign nations ambassador and a CEO of a tech company. I feel like that'd be like if Ruth Bader Ginsburg was a Supreme Court justice and the head of Xbox.
Trust us! Trust us! Trust us! Now that's good television!
Wait, that wasn't Adam? Bitch, they gave Beetlejuice 3 characters? This dude has 2 Tonys. Wow, really? 2 Tonys? This man has 2 Tonys, and all of a sudden, he gets to be a whole third of the Has-Been Hotel cast? All I wanted was 1 Stamper, and instead I'm getting Beetlejuice, and You motherfuckers!
Oh yeah, and here I go, Valentino. Just another fucking day with Val. Hey.
Why is Alex Brightman incapable of delivering lines in a way that doesn't sound like a Tony Award-winning musical number? Is that just what having a sexy voice does? Just turns every sentence you say into a hit song? Oh god, Valentino, just another fucking day with Val, hey. You know what I mean? Like, you put a little fucking hi-hat beat behind that, it sounds like the lead-in to a jazzy song.
We are pleased to announce VoxTech Angelic Security is coming soon. Trust us with your safety.
Maybe he is Adam. I feel like that'd be a pretty good twist. Also, I love how this guy is like the natural predator of the radio demon.
Fucking finally! Ugh, Kitty, another drink! Can you believe what that piece of shit did? The ungrateful whore!
What accent is this guy desperately trying to suppress? Is he German? Every 4th word this guy says sounds like it's spoken in a different nationality. It sounds like he's fighting to keep Arnold Schwarzenegger from possessing his body.
Which whore are we talking about this time?
Fucking Angel Dust! Who the hell else would I be talking about?
Oh, is this like Angel Dust's pimp? Is this guy the reason everybody's been sending me trigger warnings in my DMs about this show? I have been getting so many DMs from people being like, Danny, be careful when reacting to Has-Been Hotel. It can be pretty intense. And I'm just like, bitch, did you miss my entire Beastars reaction? I know what I'm doing. This show seems so tame in comparison to Beastars and Banana Fish. Like, I'm so ready for shit to get dark.
The radio demon is there.
What did you just say?
Oh my god, I was so right. They are natural enemies. That's so funny. I'm so glad the show's writers knew how genius it would be to have the radio demon's arch nemesis be a TV demon. Is it just these two, or is there also gonna be like a live musical theater demon joining the mix? And I swear to God, if he's not fucking voiced by Beetlejuice.
Thank you for letting your guard down, huh? Oh, shit.
I like how the Snake Guy's whole bit is just that he sucks. That's a great bit. That's always going to be a great bit for me. I love someone who just, like, optimistically sucks.
Hey, sweet cheeks. What you doing later? I love me a man with a giant tool.
I like how this buff shadow demon is super not into Angel Dust's sexual harassment. He's just like, listen man, I'm just here to lay some pipe. You don't say. No, I mean pound some asphalt. You can pound my asphalt all night long. How can I say construction in a way that won't make you horny?
Look at how he flirts with that guy, and he's not even paying! Who is that? I'm gonna fucking kill this whole fucking family!
All this poor demon did was commit the crime of standing next to Angel Dust. And now his whole family is going to be murdered. This poor little demon dude just wanted to do his construction shift.
That fucker is back!
Yeah, I thought he was gone for good too.
It's been 7 years!
Are you about to sing, or are you just speaking in your I have 2 Tony Awards voice again? I genuinely can't tell.
Welcome home. I'm gonna make you wish that you'd stayed gone.
Yeah, it checks out. The show's really getting its money's worth out of Alex Brightman, isn't it? Who, by the way, has the name of like a fucking D&D protagonist. I can't believe that's his actual name.
Dinner for joy!
What a dated voice!
Instead of a cloud-chasing, mediocre video podcast.
This is everything I wanted and more out of Alistar's character. I can't believe I kind of predicted all of this.
When I'm done, your status quo will know its race is run.
This is fucking sick. I didn't know Alistar had a true form. He looks like Coraline's other mother with antlers. Did the fandom freak out when they saw this? I feel like I would have freaked out if I was a fan of Hazbin Hotel like 4 years ago when it first came out and saw Alistar do this shit.
How exactly are we supposed to stop it?
Put something inside them. That's how I get the bitches to behave.
What? Oh my god, no, terrible advice. That was a fucking degenerate line. Put something inside of them? What, just anything? The fact that he didn't make it sexual made it so much worse, too. Like, this guy's just going around solving his problems by shoving shit inside of people.
Well, maybe someone on the inside isn't such a bad idea.
That is not what he meant, and you know it.
Why, hello, my dear.
Oh my god, is this guy about to do something other than suck? I like how Alex Brightman has now inserted himself into every faction of this show.
I guess he's not much of a threat without the War Machine. Or even with the War Machine.
I don't know, he's still a big snake. I get that he, like, doesn't have any cool powers and is an idiot, but I feel like everybody's overlooking the fact that physically, he is probably the most dangerous person in this whole show.
The bad boy is back! Never leave me again.
We're about 80% sure she's harmless.
You know, I was joking when I called Nifty thirsty in the last video. I didn't think she'd actually be scuttling around looking for dick.
So we are going to play a little game. Everyone, follow me. My name is Charlie. I like to sing.
Ugh, fuck, does this count as a song? If this is the one that YouTube busts my ass over, I'm gonna be pissed.
Now, where's an innocent kid I can sell crack to? Wow, who wrote this?
I don't know, it felt pretty natural to me. I mean, that's how I sound whenever I'm selling crack to children.
At this rate, you'll be redeemed in no time.
I'm going to bed.
No, boy, is this where the show starts getting sad?
Angel, baby, come home. It's not the same without you here. I miss you. Come back.
Oh boy, is this where the show starts to get crazy dark?
You fucking slut! Hey, Angie, about earlier, kill your whole fucking family.
Work's really stressful.
Oh my god, what? Why didn't you just say that? At first I thought they were an abusive, manipulative asshole. But really, they're just stressed at work.
I don't know what you're talking about, whorebug.
I don't know what he got so mad about. That seemed more like an objective description than an insult. Angel Dust is literally a prostitute, and I'm also pretty sure he's literally a bug.
Precious. Wait, you were caught? It hasn't even been a day!
I mean, what'd you expect when you hired the guy whose whole career is built around sucking? This dude sucks professionally.
Just make it quick, I guess. Not that I deserve it.
Okay, fuck, wait a second, I feel really bad. Hey, come on, buddy. I didn't mean what I said back there. Alright, you're an amateur at sucking, at worst.
It starts with sorry. That's your foot in the door.
Dude, honestly, this episode has been giving me everything I asked for. Like, literally everything I literally asked for. I got my TV demon, and I got my demon who wants to repent. And it only came at the cost of every other character being voiced by Beetlejuice.
It starts with sorry.
That was a nice song, I like that.
I hated that song.
Alright, well fuck you too, Nifty! And that was episodes technically 1 and 2 of Has-Been Hotel. I made an uncomfortable amount of jokes about Alex Brightman, and I hope everybody sees them as the well-meaning, well-intentioned, lighthearted goofs that I intended them to be. I love his voice. I think he's like nailing the performances in this show, not just the songs, but like the character acting performances as well. The TV demon also kind of fulfills a third want that I wanted, which was like a more laid back, what's the word? Not laid back, actually, because Adam is laid back, but a, like, more cynical kind of character. One is a little more serious. I like that he's kind of, like, sick of shit. I like that he's not just, like, his whole bit isn't just, like, guy who swears. Like, that is an era of old school YouTube I'd like to leave in old school YouTube. I can see the comments now, like, Danny, what are you talking about? You're just guy who swears. I know, I'm not very funny. But like, when it comes to stuff like this, like, you know, obviously I like my fair share of swearing, but it like, not to the extent of feeling like juvenile, which is what I felt from Adam. But otherwise, like, I'm enjoying it. I guess is usually the case with pilots, like, where the animation is, like, a little better because, like, they spend a ton of blood, sweat, and tears in this one single episode. However, the animation is very good in here. There hasn't been anything that's, like, blown me away, like that hair flip from the pilot, but it's, you know, it's been good. There hasn't been anything that I'm like, ugh, like, where'd the budget go, you know? Like some other animated shows I've mentioned. Like, good budget for what this is, for what this needs. Everything looks great. There wasn't, like, a lot of Charlie at all in this first 2 episodes, which I thought was interesting. Very villain-focused in these. Which is cool, though, because the pilot, which is canon, was very Charlie-heavy. So it's cool we're fleshing out some of the other characters. But yeah, that's it. That's, you know, I'll keep watching if this stays on YouTube for more than, like, an hour. And I will see you guys next time. How's it going, boys, girls, and squirrels? And welcome to a very special episode of Has-Been Hotel, apparently. I have gotten just such an influx in DMs warning me about episode 4 of this show, which is just spectacular. Like, I just find that amazing. You guys know me, I love watching a series that has an episode that everybody feels the need to warn me about. It's so hype. I always love it. Today, things are a little different than usual, though. The DMs I've been getting haven't been your typical, can't wait for Danny to react to episode blank that I usually get. They've more been trigger warnings. In fact, they've sort of been the opposite of I can't wait for Danny to react to episode blank messages. They've almost been, I can wait for Danny to react to episode blank. I can wait quite a while. Episode 4, apparently, very intense. Allegedly, there's a lot of essay content going on in it, so take this little intro right now to be your trigger warning. If media revolving around sexual abuse makes you uncomfortable in any way, shape, or form, feel free to skip the segment of this video where I react to episode 4. If you're here though, I kind of assume that you're already a fan of Hazbin Hotel, so I can't imagine this content is gonna shock anybody, other than me, perhaps. Now, if you're nervous that I'm not going to handle these types of themes with, like, grace and respect, just know I have reacted to several other shows that deal with sexual abuse, like Beastars, Banana Fish, to no complaints. We're gonna keep it that way. I am morbidly curious to see just how dark this show is willing to get, because it hasn't really, like, shocked me so far. So the fact that so many people are, like, rushing to my DMs and warning me about this has me a little bit excited. It has me excited to see if it pulls it off well, I should say. I'm not really just here looking for shock value or anything. I'm excited to see if this comedy show that is very funny, I want to see how it handles drama. I want to see how it can handle some darker themes. So let's get into it.
Well, I haven't seen him try to pull any of that.
Jesus Christ, has Charlie always been 11 feet tall? I never realized she was like a full foot taller than Vaggie. So is Charlie 6 feet tall or is Vaggie 4 feet tall? Because both options are insane.
Thank you for your business. Enjoy your Carmine purchase.
Carmine? As in Carmilla Carmine? You are buying parts from an overlord?
How many fucking antagonists are we gonna have in this show? What, do we need 3 villains for every Broadway performer on this show? What, is Camilla gonna be voiced by Audra McDonald?
No more building weapons. No more plotting against other guests, and you need to get rid of these things.
These things? They're clearly little egg boys.
What did I just say? What did I just say?
What? Not my little egg boys!
Oh my god, I can't believe I got that right. I can't believe I got that exactly right.
Do you want to stay here and redeem yourself?
Yes.
Then, no more eggs.
All right, eggies. You've got to go.
Why can't egg boys be redeemed? Are you trying to fill this hotel?
Trust exercises!
Trust exercises! Oh, shit.
Vaggie, we rehearsed this.
Whoa, Charlie needs to calm down. That was so toxic. Trust exercises! You need to get your shit together. Are you drunk? Look at me. Are you drunk? You are blowing this.
Charlie?
Actually, I thought maybe you could take the lead on this one. I trust everyone, so maybe you'd know better about how to build it properly.
Oh my god, wait, was I right about Charlie being an asshole of a partner? Charlie's over here like, hey, we should make a hotel. One where you interact with all of the guests, you run all of the exercises, and I go on TV and take all the credit.
Something about myself, huh? Well, how about this? I love to suck.
I swear to fuck if you say dicks.
Popsicles.
Why is the Keith David monster already so sick of Angel?
I don't want to live without my minions. Nobody catch me. Damn it.
Somebody using a trust fall exercise as a suicide attempt is genius comedy writing. That was an excellent bit. That was so funny.
Sometimes I kill mother bugs in front of their children as a warning to others. Yay, pain!
That joke would have absolutely massacred 8th grade me. I would have made that joke my whole fucking personality if I was 13 watching this. Like, this show at least still retains some of that old school YouTube humor that I've kind of outgrown, but nostalgically reflect on.
I don't know if this is really working the way we hoped. Maybe we should—
Oh, so it's we now, is it, Charlie?
I like your suit. What are the antlers for? Can I touch your staff thing? Are those your ears or is it your hair? I can't tell.
I really like all these jokes the writers make about the character designs in this show. Like, that's really fun. I like all the characters being self-referential about not knowing what anybody's body parts actually are. They did a similar joke about Angel's chest a few episodes ago. I just like how everybody's like, hey, what are you? Ah, come on, what are any of us, you know?
Alistair, how fare thee this day?
Who's that, boss?
Holy shit, we still aren't done introducing antagonists? I guess I shouldn't be surprised. The show literally takes place in hell. If anything, I should be shocked there's so many protagonists.
I'd love to know the theories.
'Twould be grander folly by far to assume the workings of your mind, Alistair.
This show has very quickly fixed the problem I had of every character sounding the same, which is good. This guy's interesting. I like how he speaks like he's from a Shakespearean play. Like, it gives the dialogue some much-needed variety.
Oh, look! Frank is up there. We have names?
Yeah, see, like, that's so good. The self-referential jokes hit incredibly hard.
Welcome, Hell's Sovereign Overlords.
Was this a DeviantArt boardroom meeting? I feel like we've got a representative for every kink on DeviantArt here. We got a goth Lolita woman, a cryptid in a bow tie, and then a giant furry in an 80s rock outfit. And on top of all of that, don't they all kind of look like video game fan art OCs? Like, every one of these characters looks like something I'd see in a fucking game theory video. Honestly, the furry's pulling most of the weight here. She's like 6 different fetishes rolled into one character design.
I'm sure you've all been wondering.
Not really, but welcome back in any case. This year's extermination was brutal.
Why am I in love with this woman's voice? Who is this voice actress? Who is this character? Damn it, I can't even look her up because every time I type in has-been hotel characters into Google Images, all I get are a bunch of OCs. Can't you savages come up with your own art style? I'm trying to stalk a woman here.
Far more even than years past. We have assessed that about 16% of the population...
Speaking of fan art, is this woman not just a Hollow Knight OC? Is this not just Hornet from Hollow Knight turned into a human woman? What the hell?
Will your colleagues be joining?
No, they have better shit to do than to listen to an old windbag who thinks she's tough shit. I'm here to represent.
You know what I kind of like about this show's writing? Every time they introduce a new character, they introduce a second character that first character absolutely hates. Like, anytime a character is introduced, you immediately know who their rival is, so there's always a sense of conflict and tension.
Too senile to make a real power grab?
You better show some respect! Check your behavior!
Back to stalking this woman.
I'm not the one who needs a new attitude. Maybe you missed it, but I'm that hashtag bitch.
Yikes, not the I'm a hashtag bitch joke in 2024. So far, none of these songs have come even close to beating Hell is Forever. Which, to be fair, is a very high bar. I've listened to Hell is Forever maybe like a dozen times since I watched that episode, which was what, like 5 days ago?
Love the enthusiasm. But,
What makes you think anyone would be into this?
I have never met a single person not into BDSM. Not a single one. BDSM? More like beat me, yes ma'am. Because everybody is down for a kinky time. I should clarify, not everybody is down for a kinky time all the time, so... you know, make sure you ask first. Also, that's probably not true either. I'm sure there are a lot of people who aren't into kinky times at all. Look, I just don't want to show up in anybody's court hearing, okay? Nobody take anything I ever say as advice. Except for that statement. Fuck.
I can't fucking believe I let you drag us here, Angel. This is disgusting.
I can't believe we've got somebody kink-shaming in a show where every other character is a dog person. Vanilla sex in Hell is by default way more chocolate than vanilla sex on Earth.
I took charge today and it all went sideways. I'm supposed to make your dreams a reality. I'm supposed to protect you.
You didn't take charge, you were forced into charge. This whole thing is Charlie's fault. I can't believe you're the one feeling bad about it.
Vaggie, don't say that. You do so much.
I'm sorry. I'd like to be alone for a minute.
Damn, Charlie has you gaslit good. This is some impressive manipulation, Charlie. I am thoroughly impressed with this. Vaggie does literally everything for this hotel, and somehow Charlie has managed to make her feel like she isn't working hard enough. Now that's just good business is what that is. That's just capitalism 101, baby.
I am not discussing this.
What weighs on your soul, old friend?
Holy shit, that song came in like a beautiful jump scare.
To war, and who's to say who'd survive the fray?
Oh shit! Oh, the bangers are back, baby! This shit goes so hard!
Don't make the mistakes, I'll keep you safe.
Dude, what? Get this woman to sing every fucking song in this show. Did you see me get goosebumps? I got goosebumps mid this song from her singing. I would consider any song not sung by this actress as a complete waste of my time. And if they do a duet between this actress and Alex Brightmore, I'll straight up come on camera. I mean it. Bitch, that is not a promise, that is a threat. Okay, I'm trying not to play too much of the song for obvious copyright purposes, but like later on, Vaggie comes in, and she low-key blows me away. In all honesty, Vaggie is probably my least favorite character in the whole show. I don't find her that funny. I think a lot of her line delivery is like very stiff and awkward. But oh my god, can this woman sing? She kind of sounds like Vanessa Hudgens, to be honest, which I only mean in the most positive way possible.
I'm sorry I got so crazy today.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I put pressure on you. We work as a team.
We work as a team. A team where I'm the boss and you're the employee. But we're both equal. I'm just more equal than you are. Full disclosure, at this point, I am kind of trolling because I have a feeling I've pissed a lot of people off with all of my Charlie is a bad partner slander. And I mean, if I'm already this deep in the hole, I might as well keep on digging. Oh my god, next episode, which by the way is the crazy episode according to all of you. I am so on edge for whatever it is I'm about to witness. But whatever it is, I'm ready. I think I got it. I think I can handle whatever this show has to throw at me. Maybe I'm not ready for this. I'm sure this is gonna turn into some silly, goofy gag, but put yourself in my shoes for a second. This is a super tense opening when you've been receiving 12 DMs a day for the past week, warning you not to watch this episode.
It's hilarious you think I tell you anything.
Fine! I guess I'll just have to fuck the information out of ya.
Fucking Christ, guys! What happened to my silly cartoon?
Do your worst, Daddy.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Oh, thank God! Thank God, I was not ready to figure out how to delicately yet comedically tackle that situation. Oh my God. Oh, okay. Oh. That porn looked hot, though.
I'm showing you my best film, and I'm telling you that it scored me a win over that bitch Tiffany Titfucker.
Ugh, she sounds like she sucks. What a bitch. What you know, out of curiosity though, what does Tiffany Titfucker like, look like though?
You really gonna sit there and act like these scripts ain't hot garbage?
Fuck you. This is classy art.
I had to rewatch that like 4 times because I was so certain the wolf was slapping Angel's knee, and it just didn't make any sense to me. Turns out, slapping his ass. Makes perfect sense. I don't know what I was thinking. And by the way, that's the only reason I had to rewatch it so many times, you sickos. I genuinely thought it was his knee. It's more embarrassing than if it turned me on.
And Nifty? Yeah. You don't even want to know what her deal is.
I want to see a full episode dedicated to Nifty and whatever the hell she gets up to. I like this running joke that Nifty is like the worst demon in hell, and I want a whole episode that just absolutely proves that.
Hello? Yeah, I'm not. But, yeah.
Sounds like this phone call is going well. You know, nothing foreboding about any of this.
I could be so aggressively kind to Angel's boss that I convince him to let Angel spend more time in the hotel!
Oh my god, this is a terrible plan. This is going to go so horribly wrong, isn't it? When does this episode, like, stop being a comedy, by the way? Because I know that point is coming, and I just want to be prepared for it.
Action!
Oh no! So many burglars! yours and only one me.
Ugh, the classic so many burglars and only one me scenario. Every homeowner's nightmare. That's okay, Angel, I got you covered. Here's what you want to do. Find a lamp, smash it. That should give you a nice long pole with some jagged glass at the end of it. Now you want to start jabbing for their eyes.
I am the princess of Hell, Angel, and I go where I please. I'm here to get you some time off for the hotel. Now where's your boss?
This is a horrible combination of adorable and incredibly tense.
Welcome to my humble sex dungeon. What can I do for such a...
No thank you.
That definitely warrants more than a no thank you. That was egregious. You shouldn't be giving this dude a no thank you. You should be giving this dude a court summons. He fucking licked the length of your arm. Imagine the horror you would feel if a stranger came up to you and was like, Madam, that sound I just made absolutely ruptured my vocal cords. I am not vocally okay after doing that.
Big guns of yours.
Don't move, you spicy little, cock sleeve, or else I'll,
Exercise every day in the morning from 8 to 9 p.m.
Good, Charlie, good. Always be networking. Always be grinding. Also, I love this demon from the Bronx trying to act out porn dialogue. Hey, don't move, you little... gay boy.
If you want help with the script, maybe I can pitch some scenarios that are more wholesome. Okay, that's on fire. That's
Okay, but that was just a lawsuit waiting to happen. This is hardly Charlie's fault. Somebody tripping over an extension cord should not result in the whole building going up in flames. You guys gotta call an electrician or something.
Oh my god, I'm sorry.
That was awesome. I had no idea he was a moth. Yo, we need more moth representation in media. I feel like not enough character designs are based on moths.
Can I see you in your dressing room for a moment?
Val.
Nice. I'm sure this is about to be lighthearted and silly.
Please, I'm sorry.
You bring her here to protect you? To fuck with me?
Whoa, his incense powers are super cool. He says, desperately trying to cope with the incredibly dark shit happening in front of him.
You think she can get you out of work?
No, that's not what I'm trying to do. No.
That was pretty good. I like Val, like, subtly feeling up Angel as he thrashes him. Like, he can't help but get turned on by his own violence. I also like how there's no music playing and the voice actors are, like, fumbling on top of each other. Like, it's all very well done.
Yeah.
You know she can't do anything. I own you. Or have you forgotten that?
Anthony? I don't know why it never occurred to me that Angel Dust wasn't his real name. I also like how he only signed it Anthony. What, is his full name just Anthony? Or maybe his last name is Dust and the only thing he changed was his first name. Hey, yo, I'm Tony Dust, professional sex guy.
When I say come, you say...
Yes, Valentino.
When I say you are fucking 20 guys before lunch, you say...
Oh, my bad, I forgot what kind of scene we were in for a second there.
Get your asses back on set and we are taking this from the top!
What makes you think you can treat him like that?
Charlie! Just stop!
Angel.
That was great. I like that. I love Angel just desperately trying to get Charlie to shut the fuck up and leave. I also just noticed that Angel has a black eye, which is like a great, wildly disturbing touch.
Action.
I'm not a bubble up to cash in.
Is this really where we want to put a musical number? I do like how the song is like kind of reminiscent of like Kesha's music, like her older music, which makes sense considering she was in, I think, a different sort of abusive relationship with her manager. I know she definitely had an abusive relationship with her manager. I don't like know the full details about it, but just here reacting in a reaction video. Oh my god, what a shock. It just like vaguely reminds me of Kesha's old work, which could be a cool parallel if that's what they're trying to do.
Yeah. So far beyond it, they're called to resist another gulp.
That was great. That was the best part of the episode. I'm not making a sex joke or being funny or anything. I loved how brutal that was. And it was fucking brutal. It's like super visually aggressive bondage gear. The fluidity of the animation was really strong. And the lyrics were just fucking vicious. Like, all of those elements combined together to make a really brutal, like, beautifully brutal moment.
My story's gonna end with me dead from your poison. Poison, I'm drowning in poison.
Oh, yo, this is the best song in the show. Ice cold take, but I think this might be the best one. It started off at like a 7 out of 10 for me. Like, I was kind of lukewarm on it. I didn't really like the yeahs. Like, I don't know, it wasn't really clicking. And then as it went on, it got exponentially better. It went from like a 7 to an 8 to a 9 to an 11. It's really good. The music video, so strong. The animators also just like fucking popped off on this episode. This is by far the best animated episode of the season so far. There's so many moments I would have reacted to of this music video, like, were I not terrified of copyright restrictions. There's a bit where he's like doing poses and that pose shows up on a big screen behind him. That's super strong. It's all really good. It's like, I like cannot understate how well done this segment of the episode is. The violent bit was also like very well done, but it wasn't like, if I'm gonna rave about this episode to somebody and tell them that like this has a really strong, really well done depiction of like sexual violence, I'm going to tell them about the music video sooner than I'm going to tell them about like the moment with Val. You know what I mean? The music video is just the more impressive moment for me out of this episode so far, but boy is it impressive. Like, the song's great, the song's catchy, it's like emotional, the visuals are very powerful, it's brutal, it's very intense.
Get the fuck over yourself and pour me a real drink.
Look, if you got a problem, you're not gonna find the solution at the bottom of a bottle. I should know, I've been looking there a long time.
Don't convince him not to become an alcoholic. What kind of bartender are you? Alcoholics are your best customers.
You can cut the act already. It's never gonna work on me, so all you're doing is making an ass out of yourself with this fake bullshit.
Yo, Keith David was so the right decision for this character. Although Keith David is rarely the wrong decision for a character.
You done?
You know what? You would be fucking lucky to get a chance to fuck me. You know how much I'm worth?
You know how much I'm worth is such a great line for a character who has zero self-worth.
Gee, sounds like someone should go after him. Someone named Husk.
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Why the hell does Husk have to do it? Do people ship Angel and Husk? Is that why they're doing this? The only reason to send Husk after Angel is if this show's trying to make some shipping fodder. Wow, real discreet there, Shark Boy. If you're gonna roofie somebody, maybe get a drug that doesn't flash and explode when you pour it into their drink.
Here you go, darling. Just for you.
Maybe get a drug that doesn't change the color of their fucking drink. What is this, your first time assaulting somebody?
That fucker put something in your drink.
You don't think I can tell if someone spikes my drink? I do this all the fucking time.
Anyone with eyes could tell that somebody put something in your drink.
Because I just saw someone self-destructing. It seems like, I don't know, you might need a bartender to talk to.
Fucking, shut up, Husk. You're so fucking proud of yourself for that one.
It was nice to have that power. But when you're dealing in souls, while also being a gambler, the stakes are pretty high.
Man, Husk really hijacked this conversation, didn't he? Husk sat down and was like, yeah, that's tough, man. Wait until you hear my lore.
So I know what it's like to regret the choices made. And knowing you can't take it back.
That was so hardly related, Husk. Don't act like you weren't just dying to talk about yourself.
So things look bad and your back's against the wall.
Oh, alright, Keith, go off. Bold of this show to put in another song right after Poison, though. Like, you guys are really setting this song up for failure. There's no chance it's any better than Poison, right?
You're a loser, baby, a loser, goddamn baby, you're a fucked up little whiny bitch.
Nope, I love this one too. It's obviously no Poison, but it's definitely catchy and like a much needed palate cleanse from this absolute bummer of an episode.
We're both losers, baby, we're losers, it's okay to be.
Oh, god damn it, now I kinda ship them. Holy shit, alright, Husk might be my favorite character. Definitely wasn't expecting this John Wick-style massacre to come out of him, but it's certainly welcome.
Thanks for caring about me.
So, like, this is, like, the best episode, right? Like, by far. This is... yeah, this is, like, the episode you use to recommend to people. Which is tough, because it's also got to come with the asterisk of, like, watch out. It's great, though. Like, two of the better songs in the series so far. Although the one with the girl I called Hornet in the last episode, that was a great song, too. The last episode was probably my least favorite episode of the season so far. It's just kind of like, whatever. Like, a lot of lore stuff, not very funny. I mean, it was funny. I'm thinking on it now. I did, like, point out some notable jokes. But I mean, like, compared to this, obviously, there's, like, no contest. This is, like, the best animated episode. Poison's such a banger of a song. It's really good. Angel is, like, one of the best characters so far. It's tough because I feel like Vaggie and Charlie need a good episode. The pilot is a great Charlie episode. But as far as, like, the Amazon series goes, Charlie's also maybe one of my least favorite characters. She needs, like, her own kind of episode. Like, Angel has really stolen the spotlight. Husk has stolen it from Angel, kind of, in the end of this episode. Also, Angel's voice actor just kind of killed it this episode, for sure. Like, his interaction with Val was really good. It felt very sloppy and, like, improvised. Yeah, just really good. All around, very great episode. Very great episode. You fucking idiot. You dunce. Very good episode. But yeah, great stuff. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments below, and I will see you guys next time. How's it going, boys, girls, and squirrels? And welcome to life, a learning experience. Have you guys learned anything recently? I sure have. For one, I learned that Alex Brightman doesn't actually voice Vox in this show. So what the hell? I'm totally fine with all of the comments I've gotten from people correcting me about this mistake, but you know what I'm not fine with? All of the delusional people telling me that Christian Borle, or whatever his orc-ass name is, doesn't sound anything like Alex Brightman. You guys are out of your goddamn mind if you're gonna sit there and tell me that Adam and Vox do not sound like identical men. Second order of business, second thing I learned recently, Charlie is apparently 6'5". I don't know who the fuck made that decision, but that's a fact I learned. And finally, some people in my last video were a little upset by the fact that I didn't really, like, do a lot of reactions to the song Loser Baby. And I don't know if this information is gonna make that up to you, but I want to let all of you know right now that out of all the songs on this album, Loser Baby is by far the one I have listened to the most in my free time on Spotify. It's maybe my favorite song out of the album so far, simply based on those metrics. Like, I think if we go by those metrics, it might objectively be my favorite song. I love Keith David's maple syrupy-ass voice coming in all sly like, "You're a loser, baby, a loser." And then when Angel comes in later and he's all like, "I'm a loser, honey, a schmoozer, and a dummy." It rips. It just goes so hard. It's awesome, and I love it. So, now that all that's out of the way, this intro is sufficiently way too long. let's get into the show.
I'm just not quite understanding why it's not working. Okay, think, Charlie. Think. Okay, if I do this, I have trust falls every single morning.
Why are trust falls the foundation of this entire operation? The trust falls aren't working, Charlie! One of your guests tried to kill themselves at the last one. Okay, more trust falls isn't the answer.
No, not really. I've been up all night trying to figure out why the hotel isn't working. We've done trust falls.
Charlie, you gotta move away from the trust falls.
Maybe it's time to ask.
Don't say it.
Your dad.
Isn't that Lucifer? You want to ask Lucifer for hotel management advice? Does he know how to manage a hotel? I feel like asking Lucifer for hotel advice is like asking Gordon Ramsay for hotel advice. Like, it's just not in his lane. What do you mean Gordon Ramsay had a show where he gave hotel advice?
You fucking donkey!
Presenting the magic-tastical, back-flipping rubber duck! That spits fire!
Dude, there's like no way this is also Alex Brightman, right? Oh god, it's Jeremy Jordan. Oh, that's so much worse. Jeremy Jordan was an alumni of my college, and all of the theater kids at my school thought he was a fucking god. Which I guess makes it kind of ironic that he's playing the devil. Every theater kid at my college was like, Jeremy Jordan became a big-time Broadway star here, so that means I've got a shot too. And so I just naturally developed an extreme annoyance for this man who I had never seen nor heard of before in my life. But then I listened to the Smash soundtrack and I kind of fucking loved it. So let's see if he can fully win me over with this performance.
Hold the applause, please. Okay. Thank you. Oh, God. Who am I kidding? This sucks.
Wow, I was so wrapped up in my Jeremy Jordan rant, I didn't even notice this dude was fucking obsessed with rubber ducks. This is like a bit from the Bible I didn't know about. And then one day Lucifer will rise again from the molten earth, bringing with him an army of rubber ducklings. Would you stop writing about ducks, John? It's stupid. People are gonna like the ducks bit, Luke. It's a good bit.
Hey, Churcher. No, that's not good. Oh, this is the first time she's called you in years. This has to be perfect. Hey, bitch!
You nailed it, dude. That was perfect. If I called my dad for the first time in years and he hit me with the hey, bitch, any strife we previously had would be instantly resolved.
I told you when you called me 5 months ago. Or did you not listen?
No. Just forgot. I've just been really busy. With
ducks, dude. Say with your ducks. This is a good business you have here.
Important things.
Also accurate. Is the duck thing like an inside joke I don't get? Like, why is Lucifer just a duck-loving clown? I feel like this is a joke you come up with your friends in Sunday school. And then I guess go and make a wildly successful TV show out of it.
Absolutely! Oh, I'll be there in an hour. My daughter wants to see me. Take that, depression!
Suck a butt, depression! This guy's daughter is using him for his connections.
To the Has-Been Hotel.
Oh, hey, whoa, Kiki. Razzle, dazzle.
Since when did she have pets? The fuck are these things? These animals simply have not existed until now.
It's nice to finally put a face to the name. You are much shorter in real life.
Who is this, man? Are you the bellhop?
Aha!
Listen, regardless of whether Jeremy Jordan is or is not crushing this role, you're never going to hear me admit to liking him. So just get that thought out of your head right now.
I guess that's why Charlie called it the Has-Been Hotel. Ha ha ha!
Ha ha ha! It was actually my idea.
Ha ha ha! Well, it's not very clever.
Ha ha! Fuck you.
Seeing Alistar get really annoyed with somebody he can't kill is great, though. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I just called him Alistar, didn't I? I mean Alistair. Oh my god, I can't believe I would make a nearly imperceptible change to the pronunciation of a man's name. Are you happy? Are you happy now, you fucking savages? Holy shit, the amount of comments I've gotten of people, for some reason, very angrily telling me that his name is Alistair, not Alistar. What the hell? Relax. It's okay. I'm just used to medieval shit. It's basically the same name. I don't even know what Alistar I'm thinking of. I don't know why I'm infusing some weird fantasy name in here. But that's how my brain sees it. For some reason, out of all the comments I've gotten correcting me on like the Lilith thing, on the Alex Brightman thing, on anything I've mistakenly said, the people correcting me about Alistair's name have without a doubt been the most angry. I don't know why, but that's why I'm being a dick about it.
She's my girlfriend.
Oh my golly, you like girls. So do I. We have so much in common. You put her there, Maggie. Yeah.
You're handling this so well, dude. I'm so proud of you. It's just so laid back and casual, you know? I don't even know where Charlie gets her high-strung nature from. It must be her mom.
All right, then.
Fuck, that was a good shot. I loved seeing Lucifer's sinister confidence kick in. Also, this is exactly what I was talking about in a previous video. The second Lucifer is introduced, this show makes it immediately clear who all of his rivals are. That being Alistair. Also, this is exactly what I was talking about in a previous video. The moment Lucifer is introduced, we are made immediately clear of who his rival is, which is Alistair. That's just like a great rule for introducing new characters. Like, always introduce a new character just me, or is every male actor in this show trying to trick me into thinking they're Beetlejuice? They're always doing an Alex Brightmanism. You know, like that deep, throaty growl that he does? Like just now, how he was like, 5-star, flawless, friggin' great. Is that not a fucking Beetlejuiceism?
A whack, bam, boom, a la Kazam. Usually I charge a sacrificial lamb, but you get the family rate. Thanks, Dad.
Look, I've already said I'm not going to admit to liking this character. But for a moment, let's briefly pretend we live in a world where I did. I like how he's a high-strung, overbearing father in a silly, but also kind of sinister way. Like, him saying thanks, Dad, with her is such a great insight into the type of character that he is. Like, that line tells me that he's the type of father who, once you ask him for help, will just take over everything and then expect you to be appreciative of it. I also like how he's very, ADD coded. Like, he's aggressively obsessive and overbearing, but, only when Charlie's in his immediate eyesight. Like, when they're together, he gives her 110% of himself. But when they're not together, he forgets to call her for months on end, he doesn't listen to the things she says or remembers them. It's just cool. I feel like I've gotten a fully fleshed out understanding of this character in the first 15 seconds of his song. Fighting with Lucifer over who Charlie should consider her father figure to be. Especially considering the fact that Alistair has said maybe 5 lines of dialogue to Charlie this entire thick little cutie.
Didn't you just hear me? Why is everybody gawking? Is it because I'm adorable?
Mimsy!
Alistair!
I like this woman. She's got spunk. You know, she's got moxie.
You should have seen her in her heyday.
Hey, watch it, tall, dark, and creepy. I'm still in my prime.
Mimsy, I couldn't agree more. Your little pistol, you know that? A real firecracker. Say, how about you and I blow this shindig and head down to the sock hop down the street?
Right!
Why don't you let the others help you settle in, and I'll be back before you know it.
So, where can a girl get a drink around here?
This show wants to get turned into a video game so fucking badly. This show is so Cult of the Lamb meets Hades. No way this doesn't get turned into a roguelike in the next, 2 years.
There'd be a new voice screaming in the broadcast. That's when Alistair revealed himself as the radio demon.
That's sick. I like how Alistair has, ghost lore. His backstory sounds like something you'd read in an H.P. Lovecraft novel.
Stop with the looks. He hasn't done any of that in a while. Can I get another one of these? Oh, what the fuck?
Why did none of the other demons like Mimsy? She's the best character. Are they jealous? Because they should be.
What is it? You and I both know Mimsy only shows up when she needs something. That bitch is trouble.
More like that bitch is adorable. You watch your mouth, Husk.
But I ain't your fucking pet.
But you are.
Big talk for someone who's also on a leash.
Good call from the writers to give Keith David all of the badass lines. A line like that would have been absolutely wasted on any other actor.
And broadcast your screams for every other disrespectful wretch who dares to question me.
Understood?
You see? He even makes cowering badass.
These are our people, Dad. I have to try.
Our people, Charlie,
are awful.
Reasonable take coming from the King of Hell.
like that.
Mimsy, we know you're in there, you lousy bitch!
Jesus Christ, how is this the Mimsy plotline? This is such an aggressive response to anything Mimsy could have possibly done.
And I may have stolen a car. And crashed it. Into the loan shark's girlfriend, but that bitch had it coming.
Oh, never mind. Measured response. You can't be driving into people, Mimsy.
Not to mess with the radio demon.
Do you think Alistair has tentacles to symbolize the wide-spanning reach of radio broadcast? Or because they look cool?
It may be a bit more sadistic than I'd hoped, but he's doing it for me. How come he can have faith in me, but my own father can't?
Alistair doesn't have faith in you. He likes that your idea is stupid. He literally told you he's funding this hotel because the rest of hell doesn't like the idea.
Sorry about the mess, but I'm sure the little bug can take care of it for you.
I think you should go, Mimsy. Now.
Psh, good luck getting rid of America's favorite character.
So you need to leave.
Well, fine. Who needs ya? Have fun with your little princess in your little hotel. See if I care.
Mimsy, no, don't go! Come on back, girl! Come on, walk those curves back over here, girl! Come on! Come on, please!
You didn't know that when...
I don't know why I'm never ready for the sheer variety of songs that are in this show. Anytime they hit me with something that isn't like a jazzy show tune, I like fly back in my chair like I'm Crash Bandicoot. Like, whoa! You know, I'm just like, whoa, what's this? What's this? They got songs now that don't just go beep, boop, boop?
Wanting the same thing.
Looks like the apple doesn't fall far.
Took you a while.
I've missed that smile.
Every song in this show is like a fucking Dark Souls 3 boss. Like, genuinely. They all start off just okay, you know, like none of them ever start off bad. Then they get in their second phase, and they just fucking rip. Every song has 2 phases, and the second phase always goes way harder than the first one.
It's our last chance to convince heaven a soul can be redeemed.
Yeah, I wish I could come, sweetie, but I have that thing.
What thing?
Why wouldn't you want to go to heaven? You're not even the least bit curious about what heaven is like? It's famously a sick place.
Vaggie, you're my partner. I need you there with me.
Fine.
Yes! Mwah!
Ugh, kiss her on the mouth, you coward.
What the fuck is with that wall?
What up, hoes?
Yes! Mimsy, you're out. The woman who introduced me to the show just arrived. Or rather, the woman whose porn introduced me to the show just arrived.
Angie, you bitch! You've been texting me depressing shit all day.
I kind of like how she has an Australian boobs in this show. I mean, I like how her accent is boob. Fuck! I mean, would you look at her boobs?
It's been fucking forever. Here, hold this.
I also like how her Australians bounce every time she moves. I mean, I like how her boobs keep accent. I mean, fuck! Would you listen to her accent?
Nope, give me that.
I love seeing you, Cherry.
Hey, dog, you know what? Same.
You and me are going out? Like, for fun? I didn't think this would ever happen. What do I do? What do I wear?
I like how Sir Pentious is always like 3 steps behind the actual plot. This dude's really just being shoved along through the story by every other character. It's really funny.
Don't fucking touch me, you munted dickhead.
I can't tell if that blush is because he has a crush on Cherry Bomb, or because he's trying to swallow the pain of having his entire hand broken in one squeeze.
Hiya! Welcome to heaven! Can I get your name, please?
Is that you, Alex? I don't know. I don't even know what Alex Brightman's voice sounds like anymore. My head is so fucked up over this. It's like every white male voice actor in this sounds the same to me. I don't know why I'm becoming racist towards theater boys.
Welcome to heaven, oh, where the virtuous reside 24/7, oh.
Oh, this is a bop. This is a certified bop. Are we sure this wasn't written by Chip Skylark? This belongs right alongside My Shiny Teeth and Me. Like, this bangs.
Gosh, I'm so pleased to show some outsiders around. After you see our realm, you'll never want to go back down. Of course it is.
Dude, I love the design for the female angels. The gray-brown skin with, like, white freckles is such a strangely aesthetically pleasing look.
Holy fucking shitballs. Am I seeing who I think I'm seeing?
This chick also looks sick. The character designs in Heaven go so hard. Also, hi Alex, hearing your voice again 100% did not help me at all. You still all sound the same to me. I got like fucking Broadway blindness. I don't know what's going on here.
Okay, I love Heaven. Baggy, did you see the ice cream shop? They had sprinkles made of rainbows.
Those are just rainbow sprinkles.
Okay. Fucking relax. This girl has lived in actual hell her entire life. Let her enjoy one day in heaven.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Do you really think I wouldn't recognize one of my top girls just because you're at a uniform?
Whoa, wait, that's a crazy twist, actually. Oh my god, she even has the fucking gray skin. I can't believe I didn't see that coming. Dude, what? How did that shit slip by me? For all of you, like, new viewers who came in just for the Has-Been Hotel content, hi, thanks for showing up. I'm usually way better at this. My regular viewers know I'm fucking sick at predicting shit. I can't believe this snuck up on me. It's so... the fact that her skin is the right color, like the skin is so similar to what the angel's skin color is what's really blowing me away, because you kinda had the hints.
I wouldn't forget a bad bitch like you. It's why I named you after the best thing ever, Vaggie.
Oh my god, her name's actually Vagina? That's almost an even crazier twist.
Run, now.
Oh my god! Oh, it was so squishy. Why was that so graphic? Thanks for the heads up on that one, guys. What the fuck? I'm still getting DMs about episode 4. Where the fuck were the warnings about episode 6? The shit that triggers people is so interesting to me, because it's like, at no point has anyone ever sent me a DM about this show being like, hey, by the way, quick warning before you watch this show, trigger warnings are SA, drug abuse, eyeball stabbing.
I wonder what your bitch would think if she found out you are actually one of us.
What do you want?
I promise she wouldn't care. This is such a fake threat. I know Charlie would be so okay with that. There's like no reason to keep this a secret. Oh my god, and this is the reason she didn't want to come to heaven. God damn it, how did I not see this coming?
We are gathered here today to determine whether or not a soul in hell can be redeemed into the heavenly realm by means of this Has-Been Hotel.
Was that supposed to almost rhyme, or was that accidental? The way she said that, like, massaged my brain in such a weird way, and I don't know if I liked it or not.
Webster's Dictionary defines redemption.
That's gold. That's a stellar bit.
Oh, isn't this place the fucking best?
I'll admit consent is a good name for a sex club.
I don't know, man. Sounds like that could get pretty dicey. What do you mean you don't want to make out? We're at consent!
I need a drink after today. You know, Val, he's into this waterboarding shit now. I don't know, it's a kink.
Is it? Everybody is making a lot of strong statements right now.
Cherry, I bought you a shot. Because I bought everyone another shot! Hooray!
This is maybe the funniest bit in the entire show. I love him constantly buying drinks for the entire club because he's too nervous to commit to flirting with Cherry.
Very well. The court will allow it.
Fuck yes! I mean...
Oh, what, now we don't like swearing in heaven? Listen to Adam talk for 5 seconds.
You're supposed to be relaxing, not playing nanny.
Look, she ain't used to this scene. I just don't want her to end up in the gutter like I used to.
Dude, I love Angel's redemption arc. Him, like, protecting Nifty is so adorable.
You wanna play with the kitty?
Yeah.
The fuck is this?
Husk is the kitty? I thought this guy was like a fuzzy bat.
I see the club has a sex room.
Oh, let's go. You got this, Serpentious.
So I was thinking maybe you'd want to, do a sex with me.
Oh, the Riz! The undeniable Riz! Take notes, fellas!
I'm sorry, why would we have sex?
Because I'm having sex with everyone here!
Yes! The perfect conclusion to the perfect bit!
Ooh,
Let's get the fuck out of here. Okay,
yeah, a star.
Where's
Orange
Nifty?
Star. Okay, yep. Bring another drink or I'll fucking kill you. I said I'll—
Yikes, wow, this just got incredibly tense. Pump the goddamn brakes.
Fuck off, Val.
Excuse me?
I said fuck off. I may have to put up with your bullshit, but you ain't fucking with any of my friends.
Did you not see the multiple music videos? Just take Nifty and skedaddle.
Fucking dickhead. Fuck it. It was worth it.
Way to go, kid.
I don't know if I'd call this a win, guys. Val's over here prepping for a third music video as we speak. I don't know if I'd call this a girl boss net positive. That was like a crazy, dangerous situation to put yourself in.
In fact, I'm gonna fuck the next guy I see, okay? But, if you need me, you know where to find me, yeah?
Patches, quick, get in her line of sight!
Is Cherry still here? Damn it!
Damn it! Man, this guy really needs a win.
He stopped Nifty from stealing, and he stuck it to that Mothman!
Then why isn't he here then?
Because you fucks don't care about redemption, you just care about people who have always been good in the first place. You're like Twitter.
Prove a person deserves a second chance. Now we turn our backs, no second glance. It's not as simple as you think.
Your singing voice and your speaking voice are two wildly different voices. This was not at all what this woman sounded like a minute ago.
What are we even talking about? Some crack or who fucked up already?
Holy fuck, this song just came into its second phase so hard.
He blew his shot like the cocks in his mouth. This discussion is senseless and petty. There's no question if we pose.
Oh fuck, it just entered a third phase!
Yes, the cat's out of the bag.
What's the big deal?
So tell me that you didn't know.
I thought since I'm older, it's my load to shoulder.
Terrible defense, Sarah. What? Do you actually think that's a good reason, or were you just looking for a rhyme?
That's what the fuck I've been saying. If hell is forever, then heaven must be a lie.
Emily.
How is this not the final song of the show? We just entered like a sixth goddamn phase. This feels like the final boss of musical numbers right now. This goes so hard. I also love how Charlie's like recruiting angels to her cause now. How much you want to bet there's gonna be like a love triangle between Charlie, this angel girl, and Vaggie? Oh, never mind. I was so wrong about her reaction. She's devastated.
Because we're coming to your hotel first.
What? No, you can't! No! Charlie, don't give up on this!
Oh, I was double wrong. This girl's not coming with them? I don't usually like love triangles, but I am kind of disappointed they aren't going with one here. Just because it felt like they were setting it up so well. Like, this girl's an angel who didn't know about the exterminations and is into the idea of redemption. And Vaggie is an angel, an ex-angel who killed like thousands of devils, but has always been into the idea of the hotel. Like, her and Vaggie are perfect foils. It's like the perfect love triangle opportunity. But regardless, that is episodes 5 and 6 of Hazbin Hotel. This song went so fucking hard, dude. I don't remember, what was the first song of this episode? Is there only one song this whole episode? Yeah. No, it was Welcome to Heaven. That one was fine. Out of the 4 songs we watched this like batch of episodes, 3 of them were genuinely really, really good. Welcome to Heaven was very okay, just pretty good. I'm gonna eventually do a video where I like rank all the songs based on my opinion of them. But good episodes, for sure. Let me know in the comments, as always, what you thought of these episodes. Let me know what your favorite jokes of mine were, from this video as well. It helps me make, like, TikToks, Instagram Reels, etc. And I will see you guys next time. How's it going, boys, girls, and squirrels, and welcome to the Season 1 finale of Has-Been Hotel. Now, am I sad to be finished with Has-Been Hotel? Of course. It's because I'll miss the charming, lovable cast of characters and the high production value musical numbers each episode. No, it's because this show makes me lots of money. This reaction series has by far been my most viewed reaction series that I've ever done, so that's kind of rad. It's also kind of terrifying considering I'm currently at the end of it. So let me know in the comments down below what other shows you'd like to see me react to. I'm really digging doing American content because I typically only watch Japanese anime. I watch a couple of Chinese shows as well, so that's not entirely true, but you know, it's cool that I got to do an American show for once, and it worked out, and people loved it. So if you could, recommend some others. I get a lot of Owl House recommendations. I have no idea what that is. Let me know if you want to see me watch Owl House. Let me know if you want me to watch, Miraculous Miss Ladybug. I don't know what people are watching. I can tell you right now, Helluva Boss is coming up next, though. So comment suggestions, but just know, don't comment Helluva Boss. I already know. I'm already on it. Now, with my greedy nature thoroughly exposed, let's get into the show.
Did you ever think maybe she's sensitive about her lack of wings? Just like her lack of tits?
Yeah, where are your tits?
Guys, come on, you're being rude. Her tits are probably with her wings.
How come every time Charlie talks to heaven, we get in deeper and deeper shit?
Hey, I got a question too. Why aren't we using Husk as our example of a reformed demon? Like, why is Angel our patient zero? Husk is way more reformed than Angel is, isn't he? He sang a whole damn song about it. Like, he gave up gambling. Now all he does is tend a bar and make sassy comments.
And all I gave them was more pain. I'm just as bad as the cruelest overlord in hell. Maybe worse.
Is Alistair, like, literally feeding off of Charlie's suffering right now? Like, is he just some kind of suffering vampire?
One favor at a time of my choosing where you harm no one. In return, I tell you what I know. Do we have a deal?
You know what the problem with making a deal with the devil is? Nobody ever negotiates. Everybody always just takes the first deal the devil offers. Fucking haggle a bit. Also, this deal is so incredibly one-sided. Alistair's offering a bit of information for a whole-ass ambiguous favor. It's like trading an Uno reverse for a wild card. The wild card's always going to be the better option. I turned into like a whole-ass dude from Massachusetts there for a second, didn't I? The wild card's always gonna be the better option. I guess it's more Rhode Island. I don't know. Regardless, I was silly for a second.
We're gonna need numbers, too.
And I know just who can help. As long as Charlie can be her normal, charming self.
I'm so mad he didn't say as long as Charlie could be her normal, charling self. I know I had no reason to assume he would say that, but like, that's what my brain wanted to hear.
And Charlie just left like they were running away from their responsibilities. Should we be alarmed?
No. We have a plan, but it includes defending ourselves against the angels.
Really wasn't expecting Has-Been Hotel to have a war arc in its first season, but here we go.
They can be killed.
Yeah, that knife lady Camaro car fight killed one.
Wait, you knew about this?
Oh, yeah. I told Boss about it months ago.
Oh, see, that makes the deal even worse. Charlie traded a favor for information she could have gotten from a fucking egg boy.
They say insane shit all the time. How was I supposed to know this one was true?
Bank accounts are a scam created by the shadow government.
See?
I don't know, Sir Pentious. I'd pull out of my bank if I were you. I mean, the last thing the egg boy said was true. Maybe it's time to stop doubting them. I was like how Sir Pentious is like, they say insane shit all the time. And then one of them was just like, oh, you want to hear some insane shit? Oh, so you guys like how I didn't do a hissing voice when I was imitating Sir Pentious? The one time in my life, my lisp actually pulled through for me. Who needs to pretend to be a snake when you can't even fucking speak properly?
Misunderstanding. Wait. Where are we?
Cannibal Town.
Hey, if you guys want me to feel bad about all of Hell's demons being exterminated, don't bring me to Cannibal Town. I'm not gonna feel bad for any place with a Cannibal Town in it. Oh, but Danny, what's the matter? They're all getting along. Yeah, because they're not fucking eating people right now. Even real-life serial killers are pleasant when they're not serial killing.
I tell you what, you bring old, tall, dark, and armless to me, and I'll straighten him right out, okay, sweetie?
What the hell is this transaction? Why does your husband have no arms? How much of a dude do you gotta eat before the guy asks for a divorce?
Who's this you brought with you? Come now, Alistair. She's much too young for you. Oh, I'm just kidding. I know you're an ace in the hole.
A what now?
Bitch, don't accuse me of things.
Oh, what am I thinking? Small thing like you. You're probably watching your figure. How about some nice pinky fingers instead?
I like this woman's horrifying aesthetic of transatlantic aunt and casual cannibal.
We need your help. Well, your cannibals' help, at least, to fend off the attack.
I can't believe we're about to see a war between an army of angels and an army of cannibals from hell. This show got so fucking metal so fucking quickly.
Hello? You have 2 minutes to convince me not to silence you for good.
I know I already made this joke. This genuinely feels like a cutscene you'd see right before fighting a boss in Hollow Knight.
And how exactly has that worked out for her? 45 seconds.
You didn't pick the fight.
Oh my god, would you two shut up and sing already? I know a duet setup when I see one.
Angels attack quickly, viciously, and without mercy. You'll need to defend better than that.
Cannibals and cannibals!
Oh damn, never mind, no song? God, this show's got its hook so deep into me, I can't even tell the difference between a fight scene and a musical number anymore.
But how do I...
With Sparkle, Razzmatazz, and that so appealing moxie of yours.
Shouldn't be a problem.
Is this gonna be the song? Where's my daily song? We're 12 minutes in. What, did we run out of budget? Where's my goddamn song at?
So in order to convince any of them, you'll need to convince all of them. And there's one in particular.
Susan.
Susan.
Who is Susan? I like how even Alistair is like, oh, right, this bitch. Come on, who is this chick? How's her singing voice?
I run this hotel with my partner, with someone, and, wait, let me start over.
Well, gonna shit about some hotel? Leave before I eat those big ass.
Susan is awesome. She's so immediate and relentless in her disgruntlement.
Before you found out about me, did you know angels could be harmed?
No.
What, bitch, have you looked in a mirror lately? You're missing an eye. An angel took out your fucking eye while you were still an angel. That seems pretty harmful to me.
Stupid girl, are you really so dense you don't realize you're holding the answer?
Angelic weapons? It's that simple? How has no one else figured this out?
Somebody cut the eye out of your fucking head with an angelic sword. How have you not figured this out?
You don't become an angelic arms dealer without arming yourself first.
God, this woman is so fucking sexy. She made herself angelic ballet slippers so she could cut angels' heads off. Like, come on.
I see you're driven by your...
Oh, thank God. Oh, that's that good shit right there. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, you gonna change keys for me mid-song too, baby?
Without gloves, and when that push comes to shove, yeah, you just might rise above, long as you're out for love.
What, no key change? Baby, come on, what are you doing to me? You know what I want to see. The song was pretty good. It's very fun and catchy. It does, however, have the absolute cringiest lyrics in the entire show. I know you're thirsting for vengeance, Vaggie, you're out for blood, but you'll only stand a chance if you're out for love, is a wildly embarrassing lyric to write.
She took part in the very thing we've been working so hard to end.
Wow. Isn't that silly hotel of yours all about redemption?
Madam, that is exactly what I've been saying this whole time.
Well, how do you normally explain your hotel?
By singing. But that never works.
It will work here. Trust me.
Holy shit, round 2 already. Oh, you crazy fucking whore. All right. Let's do this!
That you could finally be faced with a billion needy faces. I guess what I mean to say is, for the first time in my life...
Oh, she's a bit of a banger too, isn't she? A Charlie-led banger, who would have thought? Her songs are, like, usually my least favorite.
Have you ever felt like you're willing to die to save the people of your city?
By die, do you mean use my teeth to rip flesh apart?
That's a start!
But no, that's absolutely not what she means. Charlie, clarify for Susan. She needs to give informed consent.
And it seems to me that destiny has picked me to be that, if you'll permit me. So who's with me? Wouldn't it be super to see?
Oh, fuck! Oh, there's that key change.
Don't be put off by the snarling. That's enthusiasm, darling.
Charlie, you're recruiting an army of cannibals. Murdery's kind of the best you could hope for.
Charlie. The wings are new. They look nice. Come on, let's go home.
I like how Vaggy's wings just straight up went right through Charlie's arm just then.
Fortify that. Well, look who decided to show up. We thought we were fighting by ourselves.
Yo, that's genuinely so hype. Feels like I'm on the final mission of an RPG right now. Like I'm about to finish Mass Effect 3. Hopefully this war will end in a bit more satisfying way than that one did, though. You guys like my timely Mass Effect 3's ending sucks joke? Really showing my age here. That's embarrassing.
That's not how you... No fucking way. They're gonna fight?
No fucking way. You're still in this show? I totally forgot about this guy. Why were you ever introduced again? What, do they just have Christian Borle's number and we're like, well, we have the connection, we might as well throw him in for something.
How about this? If you see an angel, stab it. Stab!
Hey!
Not him!
Okay, but in Nifty's defense, having a guy named Angel around during an angel war, not a good idea. You know, maybe he should go back to being called Tony Sex Guy or whatever I called him in episode 4.
Ready to defend itself and win!
Yeah, we will. Tell him, baby.
Yes, and we are going to win!
This turned into an episode of Game of Thrones so abruptly. I feel like 2 episodes ago, this was a silly, goofy cartoon about demons saying the word penis. Now we're preparing for the Night King to siege the castle walls. And then 4 episodes ago, I was watching one of the most graphic sexual assault PSAs I've ever seen in my goddamn life, so I don't know what the fuck's going on with this show, actually.
And let's get to living.
Miss Bomb? Cherry?
Yeah.
Oh, please give this guy a win. Serpentius absolutely needs one. I am begging you to give this guy a win. Serpentius didn't get fucked by an entire nightclub and go into financial ruin just to end this season without a kiss from Jerry.
Please don't die tomorrow, okay? Bye!
You know, you could totally tap that.
Oh yes, Angel, please wingman for Serpentius.
Don't be gross.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to wingman a little bit harder than this.
I hear he's got 2 dicks.
Wow, wingmanning way too hard. Let's reel it in, Angel.
I'm just so scared. What if we lose? You've already...
Jesus, guys, the musical transitions are usually a little more subtle than that. That children's piano came crashing into the soundtrack like a freight train. Sound like the pianist forgot his part was coming up and was just like, oh shit! Do-do-do-do-do-do-do!
If it's only me you saved, there's something that I've been dying to say.
Charlie, shut the fuck up. Vaggy was just in the middle of something. Is there, like, no proper etiquette when it comes to interrupting people during musicals? Like, does nobody else find it rude when a character hijacks somebody else's song? Because I find it rude. Also, speaking of this Charlie slander, look, this is not an invitation to send similar messages like this, and this is in no way, like, taking away from the severity of messages like this. However, I received a DM the other day. Remember when I was joking about all my Charlie slander and saying, oh man, you know, I'm sure someone's gonna be mad that I'm saying Charlie's a bad partner and gaslighting Vaggy. And I almost wonder if, like, me saying that is what caused this. Like, I wonder if this is a troll, like, giving me almost what I asked for. But here's the DM I received. Charlie's the best. You should suicide yourself and rot in hell. First off, you should suicide yourself? Totally redundant. I can't suicide anybody but myself. How dare you gaslight others into thinking that she's bad? I bet you are the worst person who supports fascists, Andrew Tate, human trafficking. End of sentence. It then proceeds to go on and on and on and on forever. But I wanted to bring it up because I got a fun little laugh out of that. Again, second PSA, this is not an invitation to be mean to me or anybody else ever. I did find this hilarious. Yes. However, this is a super fucked up thing to do to any creator. Don't tell creators to kill themselves or say anything mean like that, because I will get like thousands of positive, very nice comments all the time, and then I'll get one comment that's like, man, this dude yaps a lot and his voice is annoying, and it will shatter me. You get one comment as a creator like that, and you're like, oh, everybody hates me now. What have I done? My platform is ruined. I just wanted to bring this up because the post really truly is very funny, and the reason this one doesn't get to me is because if you are so delusional as to think that, like, a joke or criticism about, like, a TV show character warrants this kind of response, then, like, I don't even, like, consider your opinion to exist. It's just a silly little thing that happened in my life I wanted to share with you guys. But, of course, not funny in the grand scheme of things. I'm gonna just move on. You guys like me trying to tiptoe between, like, being silly, funny comedy guy and also, like, hey, kids, blah, 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 look at my haircut. This gives me authority. Ugh, whatever. I don't know why I'm sitting here trying to teach people morals. Be the worst version of yourself. Be terrible. Hate people.
More than anything.
Oh, let's go. We got an on-screen gay kiss. What is that, like 2 times now in the history of my channel? I watch almost exclusively gay shows on this channel. I don't know how that happened. That just kind of seems to be what the hole I've dug myself into, but regardless. And this is maybe the second time that a show has actually had the balls to show an on-screen gay kiss. Congrats.
All angelic weapons, fire at will!
Yelling while fighting doesn't help.
So I get that Carmilla hooked them up with angelic weapons, but does that include, like, their signature weapons, too? Like, is Husk using angelic cards and Angel is using, like, angelic Tommy guns? Because it seems pretty convenient and incredibly silly that she would have those made. Like, give everybody angelic guns, right? If I was mass-producing angelic weapons to arm this hotel with for their war against heaven, and then Husk fucking moseyed on up to me with a pack of playing cards and was like, actually, could you turn these into weapons? I'd fucking swirly his ass so quickly.
Pleasure to be meeting you. Quite a pleasure. I'm about to end your fucking life.
Nice voice. Don't you know jazz is for pussies?
Dude, please give me a musical fight scene. I love this boss fight they just set up. Please turn it into a musical number.
I'm gonna wipe that shit-eating grin off your face, cause radio is fucking dead!
What just happened? Fuck.
Oh, whoa, weird. They turned off the fucking filter on his voice. Oh, that was horrible. I never want to hear Alistair without his distortion again.
Alistair's shield is working!
Trying to focus, sweetie.
Did nobody give Charlie a weapon? Somebody give Charlie a weapon! To be fair, I don't think anybody taught her how to fight either, but not knowing how to fight with a weapon is way better than not knowing how to fight without a weapon.
Coming up on your right! Get ready for them, Vagapar!
Not my name, but got it.
Sorry! Sorry!
Oh, you gave her glitter, but you couldn't give her a knife? Glitter is more insulting than giving her nothing.
Okay, I walked right in.
Hold that thought.
Oh! Egg Boy! Damn it! Why must this show continue to take from Sir Pentious?
Of course.
I'm trying to fight here. You out of your fucking mind?
Yes.
Oh, let's go! Huge win for Pentious! Oh my god, and you know what? Literally just now, like right as I was recording that, someone rang my doorbell. It's the goddamn YouTube plaque for my second channel, Honestly Brutal. Just hit 100K subscribers on that. Little plaque came today. What a great time. What a great time to be alive. We both win today, Sir Pentious.
Target in range.
Fire.
What?
Fucking why?
You did good, buddy.
No.
Then why did this show do him so bad? Damn it, Pentious. He died as he lived. Sucking.
Razzle! Dazzle!
What? Do this at the beginning of the war! You had a secret weapon this whole time? What do you think Pentious Pentious died for.
Look who thinks they're badass now.
The traitor came to die.
God, your guys' secret weapons suck. Oh, I see. So apparently nothing can harm an angel, except for angelic weapons and a hardwood maple coffee table. And falling rubble, I guess. I don't know, guys, these angels seem pretty harmable.
Ready to die rather than accepting mercy? No. Live. Live knowing that you only do.
Oh, shut up, Vaggie. At least take one of her eyes. I hate protagonists sparing their enemies. It's so annoying. I mean, I'll settle for an arm, that works too. But again, totally not an angelic weapon that did that. I just feel like this whole angels can only be harmed with angelic weapons thing wasn't really thought through.
Okay, seriously, how many of you freaks do I have to fight?
Oh, what? He was wearing a mask the whole time? Then how the fuck were you eating ribs? Kill him, Charlie!
How many of you freaks do I have to fight?
Oh, I'm the only one that matters. See, you messed with my daughter, and now I am going to fuck you!
Oh my god, this video is going to get so many views.
Well, this just got interesting.
It's fuck you up, Dad.
Wait, what did I say?
Damn it, Charlie, I'm trying to get my bag here.
You come at me and my daughter? Don't forget, you're in my house, bitch!
Oh, I love how everyone has, like, forms. I fucking love a character getting a new form. It's so cool.
You don't get to end this. I'm fucking Adam! I'm the fucking man, and you're just some fucking clown or something!
Yeah, see, I knew they were clowns. Why are Charlie and Lucifer a part of some weird-ass clown family?
Whoa!
Hey, you got something sticking out of your thing there.
Nifty!
Oh my god, it's Arya killing the Night King all over again. Except it works in a comedy show, Game of Thrones. Also, you know what's crazy? For all of my bitching, for all of my moaning, this show has killed 100% of its Alex Brightman characters. That's kinda wild. What, was he only signed on for one season? The only characters who died are Beetlejuice.
He did it for us.
This is where you put the final song? This is the tone of the final song? Where's my musical fight scene? Not enough action movies are musicals. The confrontation from Les Mis is so fucking hype, and for some reason, no other playwright or musical author, what do you call a playwright who writes musicals? No other sing-song guy was ever like, hey, we should make more fight scene musical numbers.
In the last 10,000 years, you're the first one to change this town.
True, is hell like a country, or is it just like a town? Like, how expansive is this place? I feel like no media ever gets into the geography of hell, you know?
You know it's true, fulfill your destiny.
So long as I've got all of you with me.
You don't have all of them. Sir Pentious died because you went to the Dragon Ball Z school of hiding your transformation. And you know what? I bet nobody's even gonna mention him again.
We'll be atop the heap while the rest of hell's pissing. Alistair's missing, led with his tail between his legs.
Even though Vox played truly no role in this entire season, it is exciting to know that season 2 is, like, assumedly going to be very Vox heavy. At least it's something. This is still nowhere close to the win I was hoping you would have.
What?
Let's go, baby! Redeemed, bitch! Sir Pentious, heaven, this show, all redeemed. Let's fucking go, baby. That's what it's all about. That's why we do this. That's why you and I are, that's why we're survivors, baby. Huh. That's the show, baby. Whew. Season 1. Has Been Hotel. Let me know what you guys thought of it. I quite enjoyed it. The last 2 songs, like this episode's songs, nothing crazy. I'm going to make a video ranking the songs based on my opinion. Then I'm gonna do Hell of a Boss, but let me know in the comments what other shows you would like to see me react to as well. Like I said, it'd be cool to get into more like Western shows, like whether that's live action Avatar: The Last Airbender, whether that's Wednesday. I know I kind of missed the boat on Wednesday, but that could be a fun one. Stuff like that to kind of just broaden my audience like Has Been Hotel has. And yeah, I hope to see you guys next time. How's it going, boys, girls, and squirrels? We are not done with Has Been Hotel just yet. One of the best parts of Has Been Hotel, arguably the best part of Has Been Hotel, is its multiple musical numbers per episode. I have always loved shows that'll commit to having a musical number each episode. Like, it's such a great added piece of production value that not a lot of shows are willing to do. I just love anything willing to do something special, willing to do something to set itself apart from its competition. I also respect a lot of YouTube channels like this as well. A lot of channels I follow will put like an insane amount of production value into a random one-off episode out of nowhere, and I've always respected that a ton. Which is why I've also put musical numbers in my videos in the past. In the Nausicaa video, I have a Beastars musical video, a couple Assassination Classroom videos I've made have musical numbers in them. Shockingly, the one reaction series I've done for a musical show doesn't have any of my own musical numbers in it, but I feel like that's for the best. I feel like I don't want to be competing with some of the great songs that are featured in Has Been Hotel, and they really are great. I'd say between 60 and 70% of the songs in this show are unmitigated bangers. But you know what they say? Every banger bangs differently. That's what they say. It's in the Pledge of Allegiance. You don't remember because you weren't paying attention, but it's there. So we're gonna rank the songs. I got dressed in like my best boy band-esque getup in honor of this music-themed episode. Check it out, I even got like the white pants and everything, even though you can't see them during the entirety of this video. It's pretty good dedication, I'd say. So let's get into it. I do have a tier list of all the songs pulled up here. The tier list doesn't include the 2 songs from the pilot or Addicted, and I haven't reacted to Addicted before, so I'm gonna do that here, and I'm just not going to include any of those on the physical tier list. I'll talk about them, I'll rank them. I don't want to do any extra work though, so you'll just have to remember where they place. First, we're gonna start with the opening song of the pilot, and I'll be honest with you guys right now, a lot of you aren't gonna like my takes on like the first 4 songs of this tier list. I can promise you that right now.
Chasing rainbows, watching clouds drifting by.
Listen, it's a very beautiful song, it's well sang, it's boring as shit. Sorry, my bad, I forgot I was still listing off compliments there. But it is, it's boring as hell. A big factor in how I'm going to be ranking these songs is based on how frequently and how likely I am willing to listen to them ever again. I have no musical background, I know nothing about music. Octave, what's that? It sounds like an 8-handed hand job to me. It sounds like what happens when you get an octopus real excited and then you just start taking off your clothes and you see what'll happen. So anyone expecting me to approach these songs with any sort of like musical expertise or respect, stop expecting that. I know every lyric to Shaggy's Mr. Boombastic. It was genuinely my most played song of 2023. That's a real fact. My genre of choice in high school was pop punk from the early 2000s until I replaced it with Eminem. Now I listen to music by really, really angry women. Anybody out there like Royal and the Serpent? That's the level of musical judgment you can expect out of me. The X Factor isn't gonna have me on their show anytime soon to judge musicians. You shouldn't either. All that being said, this one gets a D.
Every demon is a rainbow. Inside every sinner is a shiny smile. Inside of every creepy hatchet-wielding maniac is a jolly, happy, cupcake-loving child.
The second song in the pilot, though, that's a different story. I've said before that like 90% of Has Been Hotel songs are like Dark Souls 3 bosses. They start off decently fun, sometimes pretty lukewarm, and then they get into a second phase, and they just go nuts. This is one of those songs. The first half of this song is very whatever, it's very tame, and then this thing switches into like 8th gear, so hard, it almost feels like an entirely different song. The only thing holding this song back is like the auto-tune, and I don't even know if it's auto-tune. Again, I know nothing about music, this video was a mistake. But her voice is just a little too, like, chipmunkified for me in this second half. It's like a little grating. Like, I can't listen to this on repeat like I do with some of the other songs. In terms of animation though, which is apparently something I'm ranking these on as well, this one does go very hard. I'd say this is probably the best animated sequence of the pilot. Her hair flip still blows me away with just how cool it looks. It's fun. It's really fun, dude. I'd give this like a B, like a high B, possibly high B. I don't think I'd give it the full A, but I do like it.
With some old redemption flair and show these simpletons some proper class and style. Oh, here below the ground, I'm sure your plan is sound.
Oh my god, I totally forgot Alistair has a song in this episode. That sentence should probably give you a sense of where I'm gonna put this on the list.
With some old redemption flair and show these simpletons some proper class and style.
Again, this is one I'd probably never listen to again, and haven't. This one's a little bit carried by the animation. I like the style, I like what they're going for. I like this like ragtime jazz kind of situation. I like that the genre of music kind of contradicts the visuals. Like, I don't know why they went with this like UV light, like laser tag kind of look for the visual aesthetic, but I do like it. It's a weird juxtaposition. It's a very like kind of nothing song for me though, if I'm being honest. I'm gonna give this like a C, I guess C, just because it's a little better than the opening one. It's just like noise to me a little bit. I told you guys wouldn't like these opening takes. I promised you. You can't be mad yet. If you start hating my takes beyond this, then you could start getting upset. Up next is Addict, which everybody has been telling me I need to watch, and that it's like a companion piece to Poison, so that is very exciting. I'm interested to see what this is.
This is a brand new start, and I think I deserve some praise for the
Genuinely thought he was gonna ask for a raise. I think I deserve some praise is not where I thought that line was headed. But wow, yeah, this sure is a fucking Poison companion piece. It doesn't even feel like the prequel or sequel to Poison. It just feels like Poison also.
Despite having overdosed and ending up comatose.
I have heard that there's a lot of controversy surrounding this song and Poison and Angel and Valentino's characters just in general. And I do get it, but at the same time, I think it's more nuanced than what people are giving it credit for. I've heard people say that Angel Dust and Poison and Val are all like glorifications of abusive relationships, and that the show is like trying to like sexify the kind of situation that Angel is in. And I like don't see that at all. I get where people are coming from, I just think that they're wrong. Because I don't think that the show glorifies abusive relationships or like addictive behaviors. I think that it just showcases those elements from the perspective of somebody in them. The problem is, people will see depictions of abusive situations where the victim is like making excuses for the abuser and like saying that they love the abuser and love the lifestyle they're in, and they will take that to think that the show is advocating for abuse, or that the show itself is making excuses for abusers. And I obviously, like, can't speak for everything, and I'm not saying that, like, every depiction of, like, an abusive relationship is a good, well-done depiction of it. But in Hazbin Hotel's case, I think what they're doing is showing how somebody could get into an abusive relationship. Like, people fall into these because they see positives of them. You know what I mean? For example, being addicted to heroin is not good. Well, I'm sure we can all agree to that. But doing heroin, I assume, does feel good. And so to the person using heroin and who's developed this toxic, addictive relationship with it, obviously if you ask them, they're going to say that heroin is rad, even though it's destroying their body, even though it's destroying their relationships. And it's like the same with abusive relationships. People are manipulated by the abuser into being in that relationship. Either they feel like their self-confidence is so low they don't deserve anybody better than the abuser, or the abuser like floods them with really high highs to mitigate the low lows that they give them, much like drugs. The abuser will make the victim feel like an absolute piece of shit 90% of their life, so that 10% when they're praising their victim, the victim is like on cloud 9 and they get like dopamine from it and they start to chase the thrill of making their abuser happy. So when you look at Angel and their relationship with Val, with drugs, with sex, obviously they're going to speak highly of all of those elements because all of those elements have manipulated them into speaking highly of them. I just think people are sometimes too quick to get angry at, like, a depiction of an abusive relationship, because in order to depict it accurately, you do kind of need to glorify the abuser to some extent to show how the victim could have fallen into their trap. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Nobody would ever fall in love with an abuser if the abuser wasn't good at manipulating people's emotions. If they weren't good at, like, reeling the victim in with some sense of, like, charisma, you know? But anyway, that's my huge take on the Angel Dust controversy. I think the fact that Angel keeps going back to Val isn't the show being like, oh, you know, whatever, we're just depicting a silly, goofy, abusive relationship. I think it's meant to be seen as a tragic flaw of Angel, and it like, you know, addiction isn't easy to just instantly get over. Angel is addicted to the thrill, to the high that Val gives them, which is drugs and money. They're dependent on Val, and dependency is not easily gotten over. And so I think people are mad that Angel didn't get over it, like, episode 4 of the show. Didn't just, like, tell Val to fuck off, and then was like, well, that's the end of Angel and Val. I think people were mad that Angel went back to Val, but, like, that's just sometimes how it goes. It's a long process to recovery. Oh, what a coincidence. This is a show about rehab. Maybe we're setting up a long arc of Angel getting over Val and becoming more independent. Maybe.
I'm addicted to the madness.
Cool, sick. Glad I just spent like 15 minutes explaining what the show just did in like 7 seconds. That's sick. That little bit was super cool. Real small nitpicky bit, real quick. I don't like that it, like, blinks in and out. I kind of wish it, like, here, I'll show you. This sequence has black frames in between, has 2 frames of black in between the, like, these cuts, and I wish it didn't. I wish it just went, like, this straight to this. But again, super nitpicky, and I think the intention is maybe to make it feel like a blink, where it's like, I close my eyes, and I'm, like, one way or another, I don't know, it's either I close my eyes, and I'm back here in this hell, or I close my eyes. No, I think it is that. I think it's like when they're on stage, if they let their mind wander for even a second, they will end up back in this misery, and so they do all these drugs to not think about this. I think that's what that is. And so the blinking thing does work. Aesthetically, it makes me want to have a seizure, though.
Just concede and give in to your inner demons again.
It's, like, sufficiently catchy, I would say. This is way more of, like a clubbing song than Poison is. I don't think I like it more than Poison. I think Poison is better than this, in my opinion.
So what if I misbehave? It's what everybody craves.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's just, I think Poison's a little catchier, and I think Poison's visuals keep me engaged a little longer. Like, as a music video, I think Poison is way better than this as well. Poison also has that moment at the end of it, which we'll get into, where his, like, voice drops, and that gives me chills and, like, chokes me up every time, where he, like, starts crying, and that's great. And I did like the blinking sequence in this, but it doesn't come anywhere close to that bit in Poison. Poison also has a part where he just fucking goes schlomp on a dude's dick, and it's really good. This is solid B. I'd listen to this again. I definitely would. It's nowhere near Poison. B, I'll give it a B out of 10. My god, I spent way too long on, like, the non-canon songs on the show, finally. First up, we got Happy Day in Hell, which at first, I was ready to give this, like, a C or a D, like the opening song to the pilot. But I just listened to a bit of it again, and it's pretty good. It's pretty fun. It's a very, like, generic, kind of basic musical theater song, but it's, like, fun. It's a good time. I like Charlie's voice actor singing. It's less grating than that one from the pilot, but again, it's very kind of, it's a B. I'll give it a B. It's very, like, it's a very safe opening number for the show. Then we got Hell is Forever, which fucking rips. Hell is Forever is the first time I was, like, blown away by one of the songs, and I think songs later on in the series blow Hell is Forever away. Here's the reason why. I'm gonna put Hell is Forever at A for Adam, and the thing keeping it from being an S is that it starts with a Happy Day in Hell. It starts with what is essentially a reprise of Happy Day in Hell, which again is kind of that, like, Dark Souls boss mentality where, like, the first phase of this song isn't nearly as good as the second phase. However, thankfully, the first phase of the song isn't very long, and the second phase I've listened to on repeat, like, so many times. All that being said, none of that discounts the fact that the first half of the song I have skipped so many times. So I think A is a comfortable spot for it.
But there's no defying their fate, 'cause hell is forever, whether you like it or not.
Yeah, fuck, dude. This goes so hard. This is so good. I love Alex Brightman. Are you fuckers happy? I do, man. I wish Adam had more songs. I love the way, because he sings in the way that I pretend I can sing. Like, I love that he's like, wow, what's the lyric? Hold on.
Whether you like it or not, have their chance to behave better.
Yeah, where he's like, had their chance to behave better, now they boil in the pot. I love his, like, I love that he growl sings. And that's why I thought every fucking character was voiced by him, because everyone's been fucking blowing me up, being like, no one else sounds like Alex Brightman. What are you talking about? They do if he stopped growling. Vox sounds just like Alex Brightman if he stopped growling, which is proven by the fact that when Vox sings his song, he fucking growls, and he fucking sounds like Alex. Up next is Alex Borl's song, and it actually has the reverse issue, kind of. It has a weirdly unique issue for me. Whereas most songs in Season 1 start off kind of lukewarm and then get really good, this one starts off really good and then gets kind of worse and then ends really good. I love the opening to this song. I even love, like, the introduction to this song, like the talkie bit where the piano comes in. It's like bum dun. I'm not gonna do that anymore. I got one bum in and I was like, this is stupid already. Like this part.
Fucker's back!
Yeah,
I thought he was gone for good too.
It's been 7 years!
You're telling me that doesn't sound like Alex Brightman. But like this part, I love. Every time it like plays on Spotify, like this part's included, and I love it. I love his like, it's been 7 years! Like he's got a good growl about him. Then he's like, it's time to show that fucker who's really in charge now. And he's got a great laugh. Like, it's so sinister. And then it goes into,
I'm gonna make you wish that you'd stayed gone. Say hello.
I sing this part so goddamn frequently. I love this part so much, I invent lyrics that don't exist to extend it in my mind. It's got such a great flow to it. It's so, like, sinister sounding. But then...
So the radio demon is back in town. Why is he hanging around? What does that mean for your family?
All this shit happens. I don't know, I'm sure, again, this is included in people not liking whatever takes I'm about to say. I'm sure people are really into this part, but it's nowhere near as good as the opening. Even, like, the rhyme scheme gets kind of worse for me, where it's like, words are rhyming, like, every third word, and it just feels like 90s hip-hop to me, where it's like, yeah, I'm feeling good, here in the hood, just like I know I should. And it's like, dog, fucking, like, lay off the rhymes. Music has evolved since then, you know? Give it, like, do a rhyme at the end of each sentence. Again, another nitpick, I know. I've never rated or reviewed songs before. But then it's so weird, because the song fucking wrangles me back in.
Fox as strong as he purports, or is it based on his support?
Even this, like, I'm already getting dragged back in at, like, this moment. It's still not as good as what's to come, but this is a little better.
Let's begin.
Yeah, this is another thing that I'm just constantly saying to myself in the shower. Just like, like when everyone was imitating Bane in The Dark Knight Rises, I'm just like, let's begin. I'm gonna make you wish that I'd stayed gone. Anyway, another A, I'd say, because I do really like it. A, low A, high B. This one's behind Hell is Forever. Not as good as Hell is Forever, because the parts I like are way too short. I'm gonna be honest, I don't even remember how it starts with a smile goes. I know what this image is, and I've seen it in the Spotify playlist. I just skip it on principle. I don't know what this song is. You know what, not gonna lie, better than I remember. Or better than I didn't remember. I expected this to be a D, because I really didn't remember liking it at all. It's not bad. It's really not bad. We get more Alex Brightman, and if you listen close, you can really hear him, which is good. I like it, here's the thing though, I like it in the way that I like A Whole New World from Aladdin. You know what I mean? Good song, I'll sing it sometimes. Am I gonna, like, hop in the car right now, blast A Whole New World? No. It's one of the better Charlie songs, but also I'm lying. I don't think it is. It's maybe the worst Charlie song, if I don't include the ones from the pilot. I'll put this, I don't know, it's like adjacent to Happy Day in Hell. These both might be C's, to be honest. I'm gonna put these down here real quick, because I think C is gonna get neglected. Both of these are, like, adjacently good, though. I wouldn't say one's better than the other, necessarily. They may get promoted back to B, though. We'll see.
You've got it twisted. I'm not the one who needs a new attitude.
I don't know why, but I do hate this song. It's got elements that I should like. It's got My Girl, Hornet from Hollow Knight. It's pretty decently catchy. I, hate this Bratz doll character, though. I hate this actual, literal Monster High character. It's got the line, I'm a hashtag bitch, which is just bad and way too late. I don't know. But again, hold on. Give me a sec. Give me a goddamn second.
Story group attending. Since when are overlords too scared to fight? You're long past trending.
I like it more than I initially did. This is like an instant skip for me when I'm listening to this album. I'm liking it more than I remember liking it originally. It's too with the emojis and the hashtag. I hate her, and that's tainting my perception of this song. I'm gonna give this a C. It's maybe my least favorite song, but that's not entirely true because I know one I don't like even more. For right now, this will be bottom C, possibly D. We'll see as we progress.
And who's to say who'd survive the fray?
This song is also an instant skip whenever I listen to the album, but it's for everybody else's safety. I almost exclusively listen to music while I'm driving in the car, and if she fucking busts into this note while I'm on the highway, no one is safe. This goes so hard. The transition into the second phase of this boss fight just makes me want to floor it and drive all over every goddamn lane of traffic. If I listen to this song in a grocery store, I'll strangle someone. I just will. I'll just do it. If I'm just like getting my rice-a-roni and she hits the like, but who's to say? I'll fucking throw that shit down and I will throttle a bitch. It's just so hype. This song also made me start to like Vaggie. It didn't last, but like this song was when I was like, oh fuck, at least Vaggie can sing. I've said before, I think Vaggie and Charlie are like the weakest characters in the show. And not that I don't like them, but they are like, if I'm tier listing the characters, they're at the bottom. But Vaggie's part is so good. The lyrics in this are really strong. Not all lyrics are created equal in this show, as displayed by the previous song, but these ones are great. This song works as its own song, separate from the show. Like, I feel like I could play someone this song, and if they don't listen too hard to the lyrics, they'll be like, oh, this is what fucking, what's her name? Oh my god, I can't, I'm blanking on everything now. Why do I want to say Christina? Giselle? Oh my god. The Princess Switch. What is her name? Dude, I'm not even close. I'm not even close. I want to say Jessica. It's not. Vanessa Hudgens. I feel like I could play this for someone and they'd be like, oh, Vanessa Hudgens just come out with a new banger? Because Vaggie kind of sounds like her. This one rules. This is our first S tier. And like, I love this song. This was my favorite song of the whole show. Maybe end of sentence. S tier. First S tier, baby. Judging the S's is gonna be really hard because the next, this is when the show kicks into overdrive in terms of the songs. Here's what's good about that one too, is that it does start off slow. It starts where I'm like, you know, this is gonna be a whatever song. But because the switch goes so hard, it makes me appreciate the slow opening. The change from like High School Musical, like, love ballad to Evanescence fucking, like, rock ballad goes so hard, and the rock ballad bit only works because it comes in as such a surprise. Yeah, big S tier energy. Up next is Poison. Wonder where that's gonna go. God, I like don't even want to listen to Poison right now. I got that last song so stuck in my head. But who's to say?
If those flashing lights, another one of those ruthless nights.
Like S, right? Like definitely S. Both in terms of visuals. I haven't talked about the visuals of the last few songs, but fuck them. The visuals are way better than Addict, which is fair because I'm sure like they had the budget for it now. This one, I'd say more so than the last song. And I shouldn't have even said this about the last song, because the compliment works way better here. This is a song that 100% stands on its own, aside from being a part of the show. Like, you can't play somebody Happy Day in Hell and not expect questions. You can play somebody this, and they'll just be like, oh shit, this is a fire Kesha song. I've watched this dude, like, sing this song live on YouTube so many times, and, like, the best part of the song that I will replay constantly isn't the one you're thinking of, or maybe it is. My favorite part of the music video is this part coming up.
So far beyond it, difficult to resist another gulp.
Like, that's just so brutal. I talked about it in my reaction of the episode. It's so brutal. It's so well done. And it's like the music and the visuals and the lyrics all just come crashing together in perfect harmony. But the best part of the song is this part.
Poison, I'm drowning in poison. I'm filling up my glass, but it's always hollow.
Similar to what I said about the last song, this switch up hits so hard because of what comes before it. I love him switching into like the cry singing. It's so well done. It's so brutal and sad. This is also one of the very rare songs of this season that isn't in the boss battle format. I genuinely think like every bit of this song works really well. There isn't like a first half that I have to kind of like scrub past or that I'm just like waiting for a certain part of this song. I do think this last bit is the best part of the song, but I've never like skipped the first 2 minutes to get to it. Yeah, this is great. This is maybe the best song in the season. We'll see. S tier, maybe above this one. Maybe above the last one. For one, I know its name. I don't know the name of the last one. For two, I've listened to it more times. I'm more likely to replay it. And there isn't a slow moment in it. Y'all ready for my redemption arc here? I did not give Loser Baby the due justice that it deserved when I reacted to it. Loser Baby, at first, I thought was like a filler song. I thought it was like a C tier song when I first started listening to it, like in its first half. And I was like, oh, you know, it's cute that we get a song from Keith David. I didn't know he could sing, but it's kind of slow. It's kind of like waltzy. And then, without me even noticing a switch in my mentality, Loser Baby somehow became my most listened to song of this album. It's just so good, isn't it? It's so weirdly, deceptively good, because the visuals are very fine, and, like, the lyrics are also very fine, but it's so fucking catchy. And Keith David's voice is so good, and it duets really well with Angel's voice. I think I said it in my last Has Been Hotel video, but like the two parts that just massage my brain really well are the first chorus, when he just first slides into that like, you're a loser, baby, a loser, goddamn baby. I'm singing way too much for this video, like, for a man who can't sing. But that part's great, and then I love another part that I'm constantly singing to myself, is when Angel's like, I'm a loser, honey, a schmoozer, and a dummy. Hold on, I can do that better. Let me listen to it again.
I'm a loser, honey, a schmoozer, and a dummy.
Never mind, I can't do it better. I'm like, what was I even thinking trying to compete with this? It's also just so sweet. It's like adorable. It's an adorable song. And it really like drew me to Husk and this relationship. And then it does have a third phase where it's like,
I got an appetite for gambling.
I got an appetite for...
This part's great too. It's, yeah, this is an S. This is for sure an S. Is it better than Poison? I don't know. I have listened to this one more, so probably. That seems weird to say. I don't know. Oh, man. I hate ranking things for a man who ranks so many damn things. I guess Loser Baby, in front of Poison. And then this is like too far from front, though, is my beef. Up next, we got some interesting ones. I think things are about to get very, very complicated and interesting in ranking these from here on out. All those are like easy S's, and even though I feel weird about the placement of the S's, it didn't take me too long to decide on that. These next few, as I'm looking at them, have me confused.
All right, then. Looks like you could use some help from the big boss of hell himself.
I like just don't know where to put this. It's really good. It like belongs in A, at least. But where in A? You know what? Never mind. I just figured it out. This was way easier than I thought. Actually, you know what? No, it isn't, because I remember what the rest of the song is. This is an interesting song, because there's controversy behind it, which is weird to me. This song, I would argue, and feel free to argue in the comments, is at its best when Jeremy Jordan is singing, and then it gets worse when Alistair is singing, and then I don't care that Mimsy stops it. There's like weird controversy about Mimsy breaking, like cutting the song off short, I heard. Who cares? I heard the fandom doesn't like Mimsy for that reason. I think she's fun, she's a silly little gal, and I think Alistair was ruining the song. Alistair just doesn't have a great voice to me, unless he's doing his like menacing, unless he's in like a menacing tone. Unless he's doing his like, let's begin. Then I don't care. And Jeremy Jordan's firing on all cylinders with this one. And then Alistair, you know what? Alistair is my Mimsy, because he cuts this guy off. Man, I was gonna say there were no bad segments to this song, but I was wrong, because I don't like Alistair's. Let me hear it again.
I'm your guy, your day-to-day, your chum, your steadfast hotelier.
He's not as bad as I made it out to seem. I don't dislike it, but I do get bitter that he robs the rest of the song from Jeremy Jordan. It's not bad. It stays in A. Alright. I think it's at the top of A, because I like Alistair's segment. It's more of a complete song than Hell is Forever. Like, Hell is Forever, the beginning of that, instant skip. Every time. I won't always skip Alistair's segment of this song, but I will be like, I will go back to Jeremy Jordan's before finishing the song. I think this is where it belongs. I do think it's an A, it's very well done, and Alistair's part's not as bad as I was giving it discredit for. You know what? Man, this is tough, because I'm looking at the rest. I think Alistair and Vox's song needs to go into B, because there's nothing in B, and I think they're not all A. Like, I don't think that one's an A, because I only like probably 20% of that song. And the big middle chunk, I don't love. Man, that sucks though, because I really like that beginning and end. But as we go into this next song, I'm like, something's up. Like, the quality is, like, everyone who's in A doesn't belong in A, is what I'm realizing.
You don't know that!
I do!
This is, like, without a doubt, the most passionate sounding song in the whole show. Like, Jeremy's killing it. We didn't even get to the song yet, and I'm already, like, choked up. Like, when he does his, like, you don't know that. Mwah. This one's so tricky, though, because I don't really listen to it that much. It's, like, a good musical theater song. It reminds me of something in, like, Next to Normal, you know? But I really don't listen to it that much. There's one moment I really like, and I wish there was more of it.
I've been dying to find out who you are.
I've been waiting, wanting the same thing.
This is where the song really kicks in for me, and as I just skipped past all the rest, I realize how much I don't really care for this song that much. It's not that I don't like the song, it's that I don't ever want to listen to it that much. It's just not catchy. This just isn't my type of music. It's very well sung. So, I'm gonna put it at the bottom of A. It's so well sung that, like, I will enjoy it and listen to it, and I do love this moment of, like, I've been waiting, wanting the same thing. Like, I like when it gets a little bouncy, but it's no Loser, baby. It's certainly no Hell is Forever. I'm starting to think I put Hell is Forever too low now, also. Because I really dig Hell is Forever. We'll see. We'll come back.
Cause here we got no worries, got no burglaries, no strife. It's the perfect afterlife.
You know what's weird? I heard people don't like Welcome to Heaven. This, like, and it's fine. Just someone told me. They were like, I'm so shocked. Danny likes Welcome to Heaven. Everybody hates it. I'm so out of touch with what the people like. I will say, this is the definition of a song that I, like, will never listen to or remember in, like, a month. I have, like, nothing to say about it. It's poppy. Like I said, it's like a Chip Skylark song. This, like, definitely belongs in C. And man, now C's looking weird. Does Happy Day in Hell belong in C if the Vox song is in B? I don't know, but I like the Vox song more. I'm gonna keep pressing on.
It's not fair, Sarah. Careful, Charlie, keep a cool head. No!
Yeah, this is like the final boss of the goddamn series. I can't believe this isn't the last song in the show. They went so hard with this one. This is like a 6-phase boss, and most of the phases go really hard. I'd say this first phase is the weakest, but as I'm listening to it right now, the build-up's really good. I love the, like, it's not fair, Sarah. Like, that's good. This does have a moment that I will skip to frequently. I think all of you can tell what it is.
He blew his shot like the cocks in his mouth. This discussion is senseless and petty.
We need more fucking songs from whoever this is. This girl's so good. This is also like the closest I ever get to a musical fight scene in this show, because at least it's like big conflict. Also, that's not true. I just remembered there's another musical fight scene in this show. We'll get to that one. But this is like such good conflict. I like that we're getting every faction singing, and they're all singing motifs of their songs. Like, I like that this bleeds into Hell is Forever, and I like how Charlie and the Angel Girl both sing their, like, version of Hell is Forever. It's like a really good amalgamation of a lot of the songs previously sung. But I will say I do skip the Sarah part. I don't know. This part's the strongest. The whole fucking thing should be sung by this girl. It definitely belongs in S. I think maybe below Poison. Just out of, like, sheer, I listen to Poison more. And it feels, I like that Poison, I do like when the songs have multiple parts and key changes, but it's usually because it assures me that the song's not going to be bad the whole time. You know what I mean? Most of the time in this show, when I'm like hyped about a key change, it's because I wasn't liking the song that much, and I'm hyped that it gets a second chance for me to enjoy it. And so, even though this song has only good key changes, they're not, I don't know if I even want to say that. Like, I appreciate that Poison and Loser Baby don't really have big key switches, but it's because the entirety of the song is good. You know? Like, if this whole song was just that, like, in the key of that, like, come on, Sarah bit, this would be like a B, at most. So yeah, under Poison, I think. Above that one whose name I don't know, but love. This next one, I'm not incredibly excited to talk about. I have gotten so many comments of people being like, man, Danny's gonna fucking love Out for Love. And I received those after recording my reaction to Out for Love, and I do like it, but that video where I react to this song isn't out yet. I don't know what the reception to my response to Out for Love is, so I'm nervous. It's not my favorite one. It's silly. It's really cringy to me. I do love that Hornet sings it. Like, I love her voice. Her voice is great, but it's like, I don't feel as bad being like, oh, this isn't my favorite one, because they have another duet that's really, really good and just way better than Out for Love. Let me listen to some of this.
By your detestation, your every step is stuck with animus.
It's good. I definitely like it. It reminds me of Hit Me Baby One More Time, if I'm being honest. I love this singer. I love this voice actor. The character is hot as hell. The lyrics are just really funny to me. They're really cringy, and I'm sure that's part of the appeal, but it's so, like, it's too edgy, but not in, like, a good way for me. This is, like, a B. I'd call this a B. I've never listened to it after watching the show. It's just, like, a very fine song for me. It is the closest thing I get, genuinely this time, to an action scene musical number, but, like, not really. It's not really, like, the essence of a fight scene musical number, because the conflict is less desperate than in the previous song. I love the confrontation in Les Mis because it is two characters with opposing ideologies fighting via song, and that is what the court scene in the last song is. Whereas this, it's like a training montage, which is cool, and there's kicks and punches happening, but it's like lyrically a worse choreographed fight scene than the previous song. Does that make sense? It's like, if we're equating it to actual fight scenes, it's like the difference between like a Marvel movie fight and a John Wick fight. Like a Marvel movie, and we'll say, because they're not all created equal, but like, we'll say like, you know, a fight from like one of the Tom Holland Spider-Men, or like an Ant-Man one. Out for Love is like an Ant-Man fight sequence, where like, technically, yeah, they're fighting, but I'm not gonna like remember the choreography, and like the fight doesn't make me feel anything. But a John Wick 4 fight scene is like more emotional, it's choreographed beautifully, it's desperate, it like knows what makes a great fight scene. It's not just that there's fighting, it's that it like invokes tension and hype within me. All that is to say, be underneath Vox. That feels so fitting. That feels so right.
When Adam brings the battle here, I must appear like I'm ready for this.
I like this song. I like this song a lot. It's just fun, you know? It doesn't blow me away. It's just good. It's like not too tough of a competition. I like this more than Out for Love, but underneath the Vox one. This is the best. God, what am I doing? Did I put this at A? I don't think this belongs at A anymore, actually. This is under the Vox. I don't know. This is, okay, here we go. The song between Charlie and her dad is a better song than Everything in B, I would say. But I don't like it more than Everything in B. I'm gonna put it behind the song we just listened to. And maybe the Vox one goes back. The Vox one goes back because I think the song we just listened to deserves to be at the top of B. It's a good fun song, but it's new. It's very recent to me because I just recently watched the finale of Hazbin Hotel, so maybe that's like part of it. Like, I haven't gotten the chance to listen to it much. I guess this is just where it belongs. I hate doing this. I don't like this anymore. I'm afraid people are gonna get mad at me. I'm afraid that I'm gonna get mad at myself and be like, what the hell? You put fucking Poison below Loser, baby? You know, I'm gonna wake up in a cold sweat being like, the Vox song is at the bottom of A? Are you crazy? I'm pressing on. Maybe some new clarity will come to me. By the way, the next two songs I think are bad.
So many lives you've changed.
Yeah, I'm just bored, you know? It's not bad. Again, I don't know anything about music. I'm like, as far as I know, this could be like the most well-constructed song on earth. I just like don't care. Yeah, it's just More Than Anything again, but without Jeremy Jordan, which is a big mistake, and without the cool key change. So D. This is like my least favorite one so far. I don't remember what the last song is, which should also tell you a lot. This one's going into D, which again is making me really reconsider where More Than Anything is, because it's really just that key change and the fact that I respect how well they're singing, but I don't like listening to it in the car. I kind of like listening to Jeremy Jordan's bit though, honestly. He's so good. More of him. What even is the last song of the show? I was too mad about Sir Pentious. Yeah, this is like in the same way that the opening song, what was that one even called? I don't even remember it. Oh, Happier in Hell, Happy Day in Hell. In the same way that that is kind of a safe opening song for the series, this is a very safe closing song. Like, it's a very generic, like, end of a musical kind of song. It's so fine. I will never listen to this again. Happy Day in Hell, that's where that is, huh? Yeah, that's all about right. I guess down here. It's not worse than More Than Anything without Jeremy Jordan, though. I feel pretty okay about this list, to be honest. Considering this ranking is entirely based on, like, if I like the songs, who's gonna argue? I don't think... No, you know what? This is wrong. Hell is Forever belongs at the top of A. And then that's probably correct. And then we got Loser Baby, Poison. Yes, yeah. I can't, man, it's tough. I think this is my list though. All of the songs I'd say are at least pretty good. The ones at C and D are just forgettable at worst. I think I gotta re-listen to It Starts With Sorry, because I feel like that one's gonna start growing on me. I could see that rising to mid-B levels. I could see that beating that Out For Love, because I think it does. I think I want, like, Out For Love to be, like, here, and then these kind of become B contenders. Happy Day in Hell. I think this goes above here. Yeah, I think this is right, because It Starts With Sorry really grew on me out of nowhere. But anyway, that is my list until it isn't in like 5 minutes when I decide I'm wrong again. Let me know give me your top 5, no, give me your top 3 and bottom 3 songs in the comments below. Let me know what else you'd like to see me watch, react to, just make a video on. It's kind of atypical of my usual videos, but it was fun. I liked it, and I will see you guys next time.